in anybody's way. I don't want to. And we're just like, you took 4 months to do your stupid campaign that didn't do anything.
Let's help retreating OC
Um,
forces. Take out any hostiles
He
in
was
their
just
area.
too passive in my book.
We'll engage till
I think
targets
another
are
thing with
ID'd.
Ford is that his story is not the center, right? The story is going to be with the Empire kids, Bo and Caleb.
Yeah,
Caleb could also be the leader, but Caleb is more passive than Ford. He goes, "Nah, fuck that. I ain't the leader at all." I think Ford takes the brunt of it because he goes, "Okay, I'll be the leader if I need to, but I don't want to be." Caleb passed the buck completely, and most of the story issues coming from Caleb, like between the
yeah.
Empire and all the arcane shit and everything. It's got Caleb written all over it, but he backed down completely, leaving it to Ford. Caleb's more to blame for the leadership issue than Ford is, because Ford doesn't have any involvement with this. Why would Ford take on the Empire?
Yeah. And I think that's the problem of none of them actually need to be there. They could all go home. They could just go adventuring. Like they could just go home.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Caleb and only Bo because it's her job and that's it. Caduceus was looking for his family. He was legitimately doing something, but he's such a fucking passive character that he never did anything with it. He never went like, I need to go look for my family. Like, we need to go. I need your help. Like, yeah, on accident, and it wasn't his thing.
They found his family on the quest. They said, we're gonna do Caduceus' quest.
No, they were gonna do Ford's quest. No, they were doing what's her name? The girl.
Which girl?
Blue girl.
Jesus, they're firing at each other.
Jester doesn't have a quest.
Yeah, they were going to her island. That stupid thing. They were doing her thing.
They made the sword and found Caduceus' family way before they went to the island.
No, they were going to. On the way to the island.
Yeah,
Yeah, TravelerCon.
Yeah, but that was before. They weren't even on the boat when they found Caduceus' family. They were like in the middle of the country.
No, they were. Yeah, that was all for. No, that wasn't. Yeah, they were on their way to.
In fact, TravelerCon didn't start till like after they fixed Vev, which was way after they found Caduceus' family.
No, they found Caduceus' family. No. So what happened was they found Caduceus' family on the way to the boat.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, because they decided to go on their own.
Remember, because they made Ford's sword.
I don't remember.
Finding Caduceus' family happened before Ford even got that sword. Because they had to make that that pilgrimage, from stone to clay to dust. And Ford's last name happens to be Stone.
Yeah, because he's a bastard that has no last name.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I like it. That's how Game of Thrones is.
Yeah.
That's why Jon Snow's name is Snow, because he's a bastard.
They did not find Caduceus' family out on an island somewhere. They found them in the mainland doing the quest.
Yeah, but it was on the way from something else. They didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah, it was on the way to fix the sword that Caduceus had, which was also part of Caduceus' quest.
Yeah, that they gave to, because it was.
Yeah,
it was Ford's sword.
We're not going to use an artifact sword. Caduceus is a caster.
Yeah. Also, he found it in the first town, right? Didn't he?
He found the hilt, and he needed to fix the blade, and then he found the blade. Because it took.
Yeah, it was on the coast, or next to a lake. It was next to a lake.
It was in a lake.
I don't know. I stopped following their stories because nothing happened. Nothing
I'm
ever
really hyped
happened.
that this dude in chat knows Critical Role.
Yeah, it's really cool.
How
do you say his name? Walk. W. I guess that's an A for 4. A K.
I would
One?
say it's Wake.
Whack.
Wake?
Oh, he typed it.
Strider 1, we've identified the
Waxy?
unknown targets. Wait, multiple bogeys from the east.
This is where I get sniped. This is where I get sniped.
We need to ID the bogeys. Take them down if they're hostile. Understood.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase out the bogies! There's no way they're ours!
Oh, that's right. I'm in the woods. The woods has the highest level of food I've ever seen in a map.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogeys. Identify them.
Oh, well, that is a big thing.
Like an eagle.
Is it 1-to-1? Yeah, there's no point. Wait, can I take this off? Install.
Identification complete. It's Erusian
Where did the
bombers
other
and their
one go?
escorts. Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Dude, I'm picking up.
Casualties as well.
Oh, I did pick it up.
Is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
They've taken out many of our aircraft.
So this thing happened the other day where, um, was it the Tox Machina where they're like they interview him after the show or whatever? They had Sam Riegel and Liam O'Brien, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Liam's talking and he's like, yeah, it was kind of a bummer for Caleb.
The island. We're running out of time.
It was kind of a bummer for Caleb when he found out that like Ford and Jester were like in love and that like he kind of missed out on that. And then Sam goes, what do you mean like it was a bummer for Caleb? And he goes, because Caleb loves Jester. And Sam goes, he does? And he's like, wait, look at me, do you really not know? And he's like, no, what? He's like, it's been obvious since like the first game. And he's like, I never noticed. And it's funny because me and you were talking about it a while back where it was like, I didn't know that Caleb loved Jester until the fucking fan base got pissed off about it.
Yeah, because he hides it. He thinks he's being everyone's. Okay, there are certain levels of like, hey, I want to be aloof.
And then it's uninterested. There's
Yeah, and then you are aloof. So like, everyone thinks nothing of you because you are that way.
yeah. And there's another part where like Jester gave him a chance and he said no.
Intercept those bombers.
Yeah. And it's really hard to play like, hey,
Target locked.
maybe, and then that's it. Like if you do the maybe once,
Yeah.
like no, nobody's ever gonna see that. Ooh, I need that. I don't need this.
Continue with your mission.
Yeah.
It's the Ocean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side? They're really firing at each other.
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data.
Is that-
Check your TAC terminal.
Does that sell for a lot?
Allied AWACS, hold your fire! Roger. But what are we supposed to believe? Who do we follow?
You guys got
Can I
out
put that on
alive.
here? No.
You have time to figure it out. Strider 1, target acquired.
Ooh.
Missile away. In gun range.
Okay, I forgot where I am.
But like if Beth didn't notice that fucking Caleb like Jester, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like no one's gonna notice, man. Like you really downplayed it super hard,
Yeah.
and you didn't tell anybody. That's the other thing too.
Yeah. Also everyone likes Jester.
I think I'm gonna get shot here because I heard a bush and I'm not outside.
crazy if you don't like Jester.
Heads up retreating Ocean forces.
She's kind of annoying.
Not as annoying as Bo.
The boots on the ground don't need
Boy, Bo's only annoying if you pay attention to her.
Ugh.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Like, I don't, like, there's this weird relationship with her and, Ford, and I don't get why they even like each other.
What do you mean?
Where it's just like one's trying to teach the other one how to be cool or something, and it's just like, why?
So like they constantly make fun of Ford for being like weak, right? And his strength is 13, right? And they're always like, oh, Bo's so strong or whatever. But I think like Bo's strength is like 11.
Yeah, but her dex is 20, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but like they're always like, oh yeah, Bo's gonna teach Ford how to work out and stuff. And I'm like, he's stronger than her though.
No, it's dexterity versus strength, and he has neither.
He has more strength than her.
That doesn't mean he has more dex than her. What is 1 point in D&D when they have 4 more points in another stat that actually matter?
But when it comes to saying I am stronger than you, like physically, like I can lift more than you, because they treat like Ford like he's a piece of paper.
It's
right?
the whole. Do you remember the episode of Samurai Jack where the Scotsmen invite them to the Scotsman games or whatever, and they're like, throw this stone across this river, and he's just like, oh, he can't even lift it. And he just turns to the guy next to him and he goes, how many stones do you weigh? And he goes, like 13. And he flips them and he throws them to the other side of the river. It's like that. That's what Bo is. She's not strong, but she can do that.
I guess.
And besides, you don't even like characters that are physically strong.
That's not true.
Athletic performance, yeah. The drawing the giant dicks on everything, yeah, it does get old because that's her only shtick.
I am all in for the girl who has a dick fascination.
Oh no, she doesn't. She doesn't have a dick fascination.
Of an obsession.
No, she doesn't. It's
Live by the penis, die by the penis.
she has
All aircraft, search every nook of the island.
a child's curiosity, and when she gets one, she probably wouldn't care.
I do appreciate that her and Ford have canonically not done it yet.
Ford's fucked.
No, but like each other.
Oh yeah, then yeah, who cares?
Because
They're not gonna-
when Ford and Jester hooked up, Yasha and Bo were like, oh well, then we have to couple up, right? Like the episodes, like the pacing went from, oh, we have shit to do, to, all right, this whole episode's gonna be the Yasha and Bo go on a date episode, right? And they go, yeah, and then at the end we fuck, and it's like, oh, and we eat fish tacos, and we, ugh.
Play it up some more.
They played it up so much, and I was like, I really appreciate that, like, when Ford and Jester get together, it's like, yeah, we kiss and we hug and we sit and we fall asleep next to each other, like sitting down, right? Like not like laying in bed, but like on like watch, like picking up a shift like during sleeping, right?
Yeah.
And it's like that is the extent.
Strutter 1 crashed.
Do monks get expertise?
Yes, it depends.
I didn't know they get expertise.
They don't get as much as obviously a rogue or something, or a rogue or bard. I think they get 1. Okay,
I know that.
A lot of classes get expertise now because it's so good.
I swear to God, though, if I hear Bo say cool monk. All right, you can talk about like Jester drawing dicks right on everything, right?
The boots on the ground
But
don't need
everything
fortifications.
Marissa says is, and then I do cool monk shit.
Well, I mean, that's all a monk is.
Just fucking, just say I run up the wall.
Trigger, we can't afford friendly fire.
Oh, she got it from Prodigy? Yeah, I got that from... Prodigy's really good. Is that my extract?
Oh, okay.
Bridge extract. Oh, I hate it. Cause like, look, I don't know if you're well, you're not looking, but
Tyler
like
shooting.
that. Okay, see this bridge I'm looking at?
Yeah.
ID complete.
See that car?
Uh-huh.
I had to pay the guy to drive me out of here, and it takes 60 seconds. And there's an entire town over there. I'm just gonna go for it. Because
Also,
I have a.
she's not
Go
a
ahead.
Shadow Monk either. She's a homebrew Cobalt Soul Monk. She's something Matt created just for her.
Yeah. Because like, which is weird, because like the basic monk is like.
She's not that different from a basic monk.
Check their ID before firing, Trigger.
I saw a guy. Fuck.
Take back the mass driver.
Supply shipment to the munitions depot is highly combustible.
I just got the photograph. We'll head back to HQ. Give us another 30 minutes. Men say they want to
Come on, come on. If I die right here, this is the only time I'm ever gonna get pissed off. I saw him run up.
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown
15
targets.
seconds. Come on, come on.
You're with us. Can you see the enemy APC from there?
I think my favorite Matt Mercer moment was when Mercer said Bo runs up the wall in snow. Drop.
All right, sweet. I got out of here. This roll runs up the wall in snow. Matt says he made a roll. Dropped. Despite slow fall, Marisha looked like she wanted to strangle him. Look, sometimes you gotta fucking tone your fucking players down.
Yeah.
Target hit.
It was a good run.
Target acquired.
I got a quest. I got one quest done.
Like, Mercer's not a DM's girlfriend, but she's definitely like one of those ones of like,
She's the favorite.
how much can I ask for, Matt? How far can I push you before you? Oh, you're making me roll for it. Never mind. Never mind. How much can I get for free?
Yeah. And this letter I have, why doesn't it have infinite information?
Why does it have infinite information? Because you stole a random letter from a random mail carrier. It's not like you staked it
That's also-
out.
Also, it's mail fraud.
It's also,
That's like a legitimate crime.
also it's mail fraud. I'm sorry that this random letter that you just like with like no like prior like knowledge of, like you just asked and fucking luck happened. I'm sorry it doesn't have the secret to the end of the game. I did like the mail log though. Mail fraud though. When Matt is hard on them, I don't blame him. When he's soft on them, that's when I get mad.
Yeah.
Partially because I think he's soft on more people than others. Like Taliesin, he never gets anything. Oh my god. Because Matt knows Taliesin knows how to play. And
Yeah.
he'll just look at and Travis too. He'll just look at like Taliesin and Travis and be like, no, that's not how that works. And they'll go, alright, that's the end. But like if Marisha goes, can I do like some like crazy bullshit or whatever? Matt will go like,
Okay.
she's like, but I have the cool monk thing. I have the monk, monk,
I will say that the auction house in this game is extremely active. Because I put 2 things up. Immediate, like I didn't even have time to close the auction, or the auction house of me closing or putting it up. Immediately sold.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
Nice.
Yeah. It also depends. It honestly depends on the player. Like, if they're gonna do it every single time. Is this worth selling? How much? Is
It's
this?
always the same excuse with Marisha though. Can I do blank? I know it's stupid, but I got cool monk shit. And then Matt goes, fucking make a dexterity check. It's like, well, her dexterity's off the roof. She's always gonna fucking pass it.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the only thing he can do for her. Like, if he's like, if they're like, hey, can I do a backflip? as a fighter or barbarian, they're like, you're not gonna do it. You have a low chance. Roll for it. But
You're
it's
a
like
fighter with 20
she's
dex.
asked. Then you're a different kind of fighter.
Can I do cool?
I thought I.
My dex is 20. I have expertise in athletics and acrobatics.
What's your background?
Soldier.
You don't do it with style, but you do it. No, roll, and then if you do it or not.
Like an eagle.
There is no style. There is only form. Or no, there's only function. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah.
Like when I had Malvaria, right? I haven't played many D&D games,
Yeah,
so
it's not
everything comes back to Malvaria, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not worth selling. Okay.
When we first started the game, we put that Malvaria was in a gladiator ring, right?
Identification.
And because she had like won a couple of times, she was like allowed to make like a little bit of an entrance, right? And essentially what would happen is she would like be on a platform and jump off it. And I asked Anthony, how far is that platform? And then he's like, it's about 15 feet. And I go, so she can just jump 15 feet high? Because if you do anything over 10, you take a D10, right? And he goes, yeah, because she had 20 dex, right? Because she was like she rolled an 18 and she was an elf. He was like, yeah, she can just have 15 feet, right? And I was like, all right, it doesn't, 15 feet drops don't come up too often. But there was a moment where we did like a fastball special and threw Malvaria up in the air. And we rolled really well and got Malvaria up, and Anthony was like, how high, I was like, how high did she go? And he goes, about 20 feet. And I go, she can't land 20 feet. And he's like, no, 15 feet in a sand pit? Yeah. 20 feet on like rock? No. And then she...
Yeah, it's all about the circumstances.
Yeah,
and stuff
she
like
ended
that.
up eating it. But we did like make it canon that like, yeah, just because that's what she does, in the gladiator arena, she can do 15 feet.
Yeah.
And I like that. She also ended up eating shit and like falling into like a swamp that was full of like zombies.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Who was looking for fucking Jaeger?
Jaeger.
Oh, wait. Mechanic. Okay.
Enemy on your back. Bomber confirmed destroyed. Behind the enemy. Intercept those bombers. Strider 1, missile launched. All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
Okay. Do I have?
Continue with your mission. It's the Ocean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We'll be firing at each other. This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from Allied AWAC. Hold your fire! Roger. But what are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
Like, it's so easy to make money when you have like
Waiting for you.
bullshit to sell.
There's no guarantee as to one-way tickets to hell. Pretty sure we're there already.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
You're gonna love them. Yeah. I hear that.
Jaeger.
An explosion inside! Continue the countdown. The enemy starts stupid.
Find it in raid or craft in the hideout. Oh, the launch boxes. What the hell are these?
Or like another thing, you let me have this one was with the Tyria, right? If she's spending so much gold, making her spells, right? Then wouldn't it be reasonable to say that she has like a couple of scraps left to maybe cast the spell, like as a component as well? Because she had a spell focus, right? but like the way we designed it since she was in paper.
Target acquired.
Mm-hmm.
I think me and you had even discussed like we never did it, right? But we discussed like making weapons because I was reading like how to create like weapons and sell them and everything. And essentially like she could buy like, what was it, like gold for like filigree and stuff and like inlay it, and that's why enchanted weapons are like so expensive.
Yeah. Let's see if this site's any good.
Because we cannot figure out like how like sitting there for 8 hours would cost like 5,000 gold or something. It's like maybe it's just expensive material.
Yeah. Message. I don't know.
Pick up the speed with your search. The faster you find them, the more people we can save.
Let's see if this one's any better. Wait, how do I do this? Oh, I can't do it. I have to do it here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Wait, can I change this? Oh, I can't. Wait, does that mean I can change it on the other ones? I don't.
Understood.
Ooh, all enemies defeated.
All hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll
No,
see how
okay.
far we can go.
So that is an option.
Hey you, dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me?
So I do like this gun, but apparently it's like super expensive to like
Tanks right here.
make infinitely good.
Future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Me? Call me the Scrap Queen.
It's editing the preset, right?
Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
That voice. So you're still breathing, Sir
Rather than not compatible. Okay, so it's only.
Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you make it.
Makes it naughty.
Should, if you can help us rescue.
Okay, how much are these?
Count me in.
URX.
That's right.
URX, okay.
We destroyed all of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete. Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I do that.
10
Don't
grand.
you have a laser target indicator?
Oh, URX. It's this one? 20 grand and
Store 7, not me.
20 grand, okay.
Wait, you moron!
I don't know if I want to spend that much money on this gun. This gun doesn't seem worth it.
Dumbass!
I mean, I do like it, but it has failed me.
Lancaster, we confirmed the location of the flare.
Alright, because this one I can't use.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets. Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there. Hurry. This away.
So what do I have to change with that? Stealth boat. Can I?
Target acquired.
Hey, stop! The enemy tanks are toast. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
Oh, it's the barrel. I can't use the barrel.
Hurry. Get moving.
Oof.
Now it needs barrel.
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties. Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Countdown. Pressure staging. Cooling systems on.
URX.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel.
To
I heard a
25 grand
because it defected.
to 20 grand.
Supply ships will be launched soon.
I could just lose it.
Yeah, that is valuable information. That doesn't sound good. But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck. Releasing safety.
That that's definitely sexy.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I wonder if buying just a better gun would just be better.
3. Mass driver is accelerating.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver.
Oh, I didn't even see if the
If the
ergos
supply
went up
ships
or
make it
anything
to
like
the
that.
Arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it.
Oh, they do.
They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice
How
but
much
to
is
take out
the
supply ships before they can get within the
KAC?
Arsenal bird's air
Okay,
defense
KAC.
network. You gotta hurry or you're not gonna make it. 3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network.
Nope. I probably should have looked at the rest of it.
We made a high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar.
Panel.
You're gonna
Loading.
have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
Let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch
KAC,
it.
stopper. Okay.
Just avoid the enemy's fire for now.
Okay, but we won't be able to do that forever, you know.
Missile launched.
So they're trying to feed that giant monster of a bird, and we can't let them complete their mission. The target's using cloud cover to hide itself. Don't worry, we know where it's heading.
Which one first?
Yeah, fuck it.
Don't try to follow after the supply ships. Stick close to trigger.
This gun is gonna be worth more than it deserves to be.
Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them
There you go.
down.
Holy shit, this
There are
mission's
2
hard.
supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
I can't get a lock.
We've recalculated the remaining time. 90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them. Alright, let's move in behind them and take them down.
60 seconds remain. Missile hits target. Everybody, keep
If you click Assemble Now button in the preset window. Oh, okay.
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. This thing had any windows we could
Where is that button?
ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves in
Oh, assemble.
this island.
Oh, okay, cool.
Refugees, along with any deserters from
Yeah, I have all the pieces for it. Okay, cool.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks?
Puzzle
with the
piece.
smoke
Yeah,
monster?
yeah.
A few more crazies like her and life down there may have
Now
been
this thing's looking like a gun,
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't
like a sexy gun.
The princess saw what happened.
Looks like an abomination of US and Russian technology, you fuck.
That's why I like
Are you watching? This thing looks amazing.
You commie bastard, you get the fuck out of here. Don't you put a wood
It's the
finish on it?
ADRR. The ADR. I forget how they say it.
Count's right. We have no
Oh, the
choice.
8R. Yeah, 8R.
Original
Yeah.
base. Our base is nearly out of fuel. We need to do something.
Okay, how are the side panels? I forget. The side panels, this thing? Yeah.
Alright, I gotta take a piss. I'm gonna put a... Let's test out my splash screen.
Uh-huh.
Pursued by multiple tanks and
Let's see what happens.
APCs.
Okay. You see long and short. Oh, why am I doing this?
Mic off.
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own.
Mic on.
I'm wasting so much money on a gun I'm just gonna lose.
What's going on? What did you say?
Mic off.
Okay. There are no black ones? Are you serious? This gun's gonna look like a... Ooh.
The aircrafts in your area
Ooh.
belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire.
Wow.
Requesting assistance.
There are only the 10 ones, because nobody wants these.
ID complete.
Unknown successfully identified.
Target destroyed. Locked on.
Our air support is here.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Okay, man, this thing looks...
We fire just pistons off our starboard side.
Should I just go all in and change the stock?
Updates on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run. On the run? Thank God. Friendly bird. We were waiting
Then I need something here, right?
carry them out to safety.
Or can I have something else?
Mic on.
Do me a favor, Longcaster. Many of our allies
Oh, I shouldn't have sold him that stock. Okay, now this looks like a gun.
Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area.
Whatever. I'm still gonna just die.
Don't engage till
Did I
targets
fuck up my
are
audio?
ID'd.
The boots on the ground.
No, you sound fine to me.
more people shooting at 'em.
Oh,
$2
I turned it
grand.
down. I was like, why can't I hear shit?
Got some chaos out there.
Alright, that makes sense.
Streets are starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, I don't know what's going on, but shit.
Yeah, I'll sell it for 15. Always undercut.
Alright, time for the next cutscene. Oh wait, debriefing. Never mind.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're
I don't
in no
particularly.
position to
Oh, I
start
can sell this?
celebrating.
Fuck.
Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress.
Man, I just love it. This thing, like, this makes me want to
Now,
play the
Tyler
fucking
Island
auction
is in a
house
state of complete anarchy.
just because it's just so easy to
Isn't
sell
safe either.
everything.
The faces you see around you are the only friends
How much
we've
is this
got.
worth?
Take a good look.
Yeah, that's worth selling, right? Nobody's gonna buy it. Okay, it's worth double. Okay. Then how much is this worth? I might as well just sell it. Look at that.
We found a boat. Then
Yes, give me
sailed
my
away from
money.
the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name
What?
was
That's so
George.
stupid. Yeah, I
He
heard
was
that,
from the
like, in the last
anarchist
big
gang. He said it with a thick Belgian
patch,
accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
like, things you find, like, if you kill a guy or something, and you take it from them, you don't get to
You never
keep it,
told
or
me
something like that.
They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
It's something weird.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest
You can't
opinion
viciously murder somebody and
was
steal all
thrown
their
in
shit.
jail for it.
Alright. I made some money. In fact, I think I made all my money back from,
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there. Got
from
us on
selling. I'm
sale.
gonna take a... Buy that. Buy that. God, my character looks like an
Look at
asshole.
that. This ship is heading for a
Oh, wait.
single rope that's hanging down from the
No,
sky.
not him.
Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches? Outer space.
Now he looks like an asshole. Where did those go?
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself.
Alright, we need to go back in the woods. Look at this guy.
It wasn't until war
Oh
erupted.
man,
Fucking
that gun is terrible. Yeah, they made it so only crafted or loot found in raid can be sold. Loot from
The
people
rope might be
who
connected
buy
to
their
a
guns and
very
ammo from the
distant,
Flumer can't be
faraway
resold.
source of great conflict
It's-
and strife.
Oh no, I was going to woods.
Even long before the war.
Yeah, in the morning is good.
world started falling apart once Harling became
Right,
part of
it's
Belka.
to stop exit campers, right? Because that was a huge problem for this game at one point, right?
What was going through Harling's mind when
Yeah,
he
that's
was
another
trying
thing
to
is like going
destroy
to those
the very
points.
thing
Why don't
that
you just kill
so
everyone who
many
comes
people
out?
were sacrificed in order to create.
Okay, so that's the problem with any game like this where there's a PvP element and loot.
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler
Why
Island
wouldn't that be
burning
the
along
best
the
and
news?
the most used strategy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned.
The
during
problem with
space
this game,
elevator.
I don't know what
Which
the
would mean that if
happens
the
at
space
the upper
elevator
limit.
was destroyed, it would be that much harder for
At the end
mankind to
game,
reach the
right?
stars
Mm-hmm.
until we find another way.
I don't know what happens when you
But
get.
even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
There,
That's
yeah,
the
and
way I
that
heard it.
and real money trading, I believe the remedy is worse than the disease.
Power from an incoming missile.
So you're never gonna get rid of people going, well, if he has better shit than me,
He tried
and this game is about getting better shit. Why don't I just kill him and take all his shit?
I wonder which story is true.
So I don't believe there's ever going to be a solution to that,
Looking at it
because
objectively,
I don't know if
it's reasonable to believe
you
that
played
Harlan had both options
Destiny, right?
before him.
And I'm also
When it
talking
comes
to
to
you,
the
Wolf.
choice of
Did you ever play Destiny?
I guess it's
Yeah, I
like
played
a
both.
mirror.
Yes.
Not
it
Destiny,
is.
not Destiny. Division,
It's like a
Division.
mirror
Nope.
looking into your own
So
soul.
Division had this thing
Based
where
on each
it had a
other's
specific
relationship
PvP zone. It's called the Dark Zone.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
At the
that's where you
moment,
found
I can only
the best gear in the game, all that shit,
Yeah.
right?
I think
Except you couldn't just leave with your gear. Like in this game, you just go to your exit points and just that's it, right? In that game, you had to extract your gear separately. You basically put it on a little platform and it gets taken away by a little helicopter, right?
It's time for the
Or
briefing.
a real helicopter, right?
Hello, since we don't have any contact with HQ.
The thing is, it wasn't instant, and everyone knew what the helicopter was coming.
Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from
So what would happen is
there's
there's I don't know if it's still up
In the
because
meantime,
like
we
nobody
just have
cares.
to do what we
There's a
can to
video of
survive.
3 guys calling in a helicopter,
losing its
all of
capital
them
city of
putting their
Havana.
little like
Erusian forces have
extract
separated into
loot
smaller,
on.
autonomous
Mhm.
factions. It looks
and
like
it
Erusia's
doesn't, as
largest
soon as you put
force
your
and
stuff up,
leading
it doesn't take it
faction
immediately.
pass through the area around this
Like there's a
base.
time limit of like a minute,
The space
no matter
elevator
when you
is
start or when you
significant.
finish. So you can get the last second and boom, it takes it, right? These guys are watching each other's backs and all this shit. Oh, this is a better sight. I don't know, where the fuck am I?
Yeah. It's not
And
like we have the
there's a guy,
supplies,
it's
power, or
the
even
perspective
real
of a guy
reason
from like
to
on a
fight.
balcony looking down at them, or he's on top of a building,
But
and he just
what are we going to do if
dumps
they bring the fight to us?
like an M80 round into the center of
We need to
them.
be ready to push them back.
They all die.
We head inland
He
from here
runs
towards
up
the
to
route.
their
There's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base.
extracts, takes them off, puts them back on. They count as his,
The Erusian forces that broke off.
because he's the last one to touch them. He got all their loot.
They appear to have converted a freeway
That will
into
never
a
be
runway.
fixed. That like
We can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction. But we can't use
there
all
is no
our
way to
aircraft
fix
attack.
that. Like people will just take,
Transport carrying the stolen
because
supplies
if this game
needs-
is about getting loot and you can actually take it from somebody,
Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first and neuter the dog.
then you might as well, right? Where the fuck am I?
Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport.
I'm in just a random house out in the middle of nowhere. This actually should be easy to find.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Where the fuck am I?
Sounds good. We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home together.
So that's a problem. Is like I don't think a game could ever fix a PvP solution, especially like open world and you can just take their stuff.
Yeah. Man, this game
Because there is. Go ahead.
seems getting real somber as like the last missions come.
Yeah. I don't know if those were to me.
What?
I got shot.
No Ocean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target.
Yeah, but the whole that's half the game of like
On their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe.
like you have to go across the map. There are only certain spots, right? It takes the adventure out of the game, but it's just like you really can't fix that. Like it's impossible.
People are toxic.
Well, that and the game feeds into itself, right?
Yeah.
Because it's just like this game's about looting.
I am the bird.
The
of
other
Hermes.
person, yeah, it's the game's about getting loot and getting better loot. If you made this game strictly PvP, that would be different. Or not PvP, PvE. There is PvP, PvE elements, but there's a certain level where your gear is so much better than the stuff you can get off the scavs. Those are the NPCs that are running around.
Yeah.
That it's pointless to fight them. Like they're just they're just an annoyance. They're in your way.
Yeah.
In the beginning, they're pretty good, but later on, they're not.
So what's this faction split from the Erusian military? The autonomous
Oh, I
state
need to
of
buy
Georgia
those.
used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Bosrich, which neighbor in charge.
Got weapon parts. There we go. Functional mods, sites, yeah.
Target hit. Strata 1, target acquired. The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate. Target was not struck. Strata 1, missile launched.
That's my Q1.
Target is in machine gun range.
I don't know why, but I was making a point to kill every enemy in this game.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Check this out. This thing, I think is funny.
The abomination of a weapon you made, you commie bastard.
No, that gun's gone. I lost it immediately.
Good. From Russia with
looking?
love. I'm looking.
Check. This is the funny thing about this game, right? Because it's a video game and they have like internal pockets, right? Look at this purple backpack.
Yeah?
Look at this backpack.
Mhm.
And this is what, and this one, and this one, and this one. Oh, there we go. Made it to the end.
Jesus Christ. That's all in there?
Yeah.
It's a big backpack. I believe that's called a duffel bag. I don't know.
I think it's funny.
You ever wonder like where the attaché case is in RE7?
Yeah, because it's a big briefcase.
Not
Like
RE7,
it,
RE4. Yeah, because it's a giant briefcase.
yeah.
I think in one of the animated movies, like Leon actually does pull out like an attaché case.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
From where, his asshole?
No, I think it's like a mission prep scene. Like he's talking.
Mhm.
Is it the last one, or I feel like he's talking to like Chris. He pulls like weapons out of his asshole.
Backpackception, yeah.
Strata 1, target destroyed.
Alright, I'm good to go. I wonder if it's a bad thing they keep buying these little ones.
Hang in there. This battle isn't over.
Strata 1, missile launched.
That'll be good. Croutons to Jaeger for a quest? Man, fuck him and his fat ass. Nah, yeah, I need to look into all the quests I need to do. Oh, I should have put a balaclava on my face.
I got a shirt today. It's
Expander.
like one of those like select your fighter like 1980s fighting game screens, you know?
Yeah.
Right. And it's pick your team, select your fighter, shirts versus blouses, and it's all the Chappelle Show characters, like Rick James and Prince and Clayton Bigsby and the Crackhead and the white guy. Ashley Larry. Oh no, it's only the Chappelle. Only the Chappelle characters. Those like.
Oh.
Good shirt.
This town's of high cultural value. It's unfortunate
What is the five fingers say to the face?
not something I'll tell my son about.
That show's so good.
It's better Key and Peele.
Well, yeah, because like one was 2 seasons, the other one was fucking 6 years.
Isn't Key and Peele still going?
I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense because one of those dudes is a director, not a successful one, but a director.
I don't like any of these movies.
Well, that Predator movie he made was
Awful. Oh.
yeah.
But he was only like a producer or something, right? He wasn't
I
actually.
thought he was a director of it.
No, it was that other asshole, that Paul. No. Shane. The guy who
Shane
was in
Dawes.
the first Predator. Black. Something Black. Shane Black?
You got me.
Fuck, I know his name. He was in the first Predator movie with Arnold.
One of the actors?
Yeah. He was one of the commandos or whatever. The elite unit.
There's, the one he does the famous handshake with, or the other guy?
No, the white guy. The only white guy on the team besides Arnold.
You mean that wrestler?
No.
Target was not struck.
Is it Shane
can't rem-
Black?
I don't
think
know.
it's Shane
I thought the
Black.
only other white guy on that team was that wrestler guy who went crazy. Who became a mayor at some point.
Fox 2.
Yeah, because that Predator was
That movie
like,
sucked.
they didn't understand the concept of Predator because they were like, Predator's a comedy. And I'm like, no, it's not. It was never a comedy.
So that's one thing that I've noticed is like I went back and watched Terminator, and I think I watched one of the Predators, the newer Predators a while. And it's like, do you notice at some point those were horror movies when they came out?
Yeah.
Like Alien was a horror. Like it was the concept of like a creature you couldn't see stalking you, right? Like imagine
Yeah.
getting hunted by the perfect like killing machine, right? Like a human, like a creature that can knock humans off the food chain, you know?
Yeah.
And then
It was like it's a sense of like cosmic horror. It's as close to
yeah.
H.P. Lovecraft as you can get, right?
Yeah, and then Predator was imagine if humans aren't top dog, right? And then like Terminator is imagine if we get betrayed by the technology that we're so accustomed to. And not only that, but technology is a pain in the ass because it doesn't need to sleep, rest. It's the ever-present danger.
Yeah.
And then it turned into these are really cool things to fight, right? I think Sigourney Weaver said it best. There should never be a movie where she meant it like specifically with aliens, but I think it works with like Predator, Alien, Terminator. There should never be a movie where a single human can beat them alone.
Yeah.
Like no amount of prep time. It should never go smooth. It should never be I'm good at this. There should always be casualties.
Or all they're doing is running away.
Yeah, or all you're doing is running away.
I will be right back. I'm gonna go. I'll be right back.
Splash screen. No splash screen. Alright, I'll entertain you
No.
guys. So I'm on my stream playing.
Well,
Ace
I'm not
Combat.
going anywhere.
Oh, you're leaving the stream.
Yeah, I made some dino nuggies. Like a true adult.
That's cute. You fucking called it nuggies, and I can't respect you now.
I can respect that I have a job, pay my taxes, and buy them because I want to.
Is it weird that calling them nuggies kind of negates a lot of that?
I even buy the good ones. I buy the fucking Tyson chicken ones.
Oof. Those are good.
Well, yeah, they're like $5 a bag, and I was like, "Are you serious? This is cheap. Why didn't my mother buy me these?" Oh, I was poor growing up.
That's the worst feeling.
Yeah, when like, so I'm an adult, right? So I buy shit for myself, and I'm like, so this generic brand, like, that my mother bought, is like, yes, it's cheap, but it's not like $5 cheaper than the name brand stuff. It's like 50 cents difference.
Some kind of energy weapon. No, it's a railgun.
Whew.
Strider 1, you have a bogey approaching at high speed.
I heard that.
Bearing 090, straight from the east.
That was definitely not to me.
They're finding a fucking railgun? Oh
Not it.
shit. It's the big boss.
Big boss.
High-speed projectile launch from the aircraft.
Oh shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I really like the Metal Gear Solid franchise, but man, Hideo Kojima could not name for shit. Man, it's the biggest boss who ever lived. Or no, it's the boss. What's his name? The boss.
Alright, hey, after I do Ace Combat 4, can you join me for a stream with Death Stranding, like beginning to end? Because if you like that shit, Death Stranding has that shit. And I think
Oh, yeah,
me and you can
it's
do
him.
some amazing commentary on Death Stranding.
I've been meaning to buy it.
Alright, is he gonna do it with me?
Can you do that game co-op?
No, I'll stream it. But like, there's shit to talk about.
Yeah. Or how, like, man, he's the guy that took out Boss. Yeah, what do we call him? Big Boss.
Who's the guy who's gonna stop Solid Snake? Liquid!
Liquid Snake!
Motherfucker. I respect them for not making gas. Unless there's I bet you there's a gas in a book. What am I saying?
Probably.
Oh shit! Hey, you know that a cool attack that Remoria has in the raid
Remoria?
in the raid in World of Warcraft.
Which raid?
The one where you fight Sire Denathrius, and his sword like puts like all those red slash marks, and you have to get out of the way.
Oh yeah.
So the big boss, the one that I got stuck on like 4 days ago, he's back and he's better than ever, and he's got one of those attached to his plane. Like he can point a laser at you, and if you don't get out of the way, you're fucking dead.
The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack. Strider 1 has been hit. Are you alright?
He's flying, but if he takes another hit, it's a miracle you're not in a million pieces.
Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender.
So this is what I usually do. I usually wait
You're fighting on your own.
15 minutes in a raid. Because that's when everyone calms down and everyone's dead. Because when people who know what they're doing or are actually good at this game run immediately to where they need to go. But so does everyone else.
Bastard's moving in a way that minimizes the damage even when he's hit. Keep firing those missiles until you blow them to pieces. Smash those missiles right into the ground.
This guy have a death wish?
This fucking boss is so cool. Our fucking communication gets in with him, and they go, "You need to surrender. You're all alone in the sky." And he goes, "Only one of you can keep up with me. It doesn't matter." I'm like, what a god.
So everyone gets to where they need to go within like the first 15 minutes.
Uh-huh.
They either kill each other or they get out within the first like 15 minutes. Where are my extras? Bridge extract, factory gate. No, I can't even do factory gate. Bridge extract at the end of the road.
Strider 1 scored another hit.
It's a hit. The unidentified aircraft is going down.
You got him. Trigger, splash the bandit.
I beat him. Wow, he was stronger than ever, and I kicked his ass.
This was all due to my ego. I unleashed pure chaos upon this world, just so I could keep my wings.
I unleashed pure chaos across the world so I could keep my wings.
Production.
Is this a message to Trigger? What does it mean?
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X.
Somebody's here.
Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. I just don't know what.
No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft
Getting
weaponry.
some
Okay,
spam.
team, to work.
Ah. You fucking said that as soon as I had to fire.
Go to bigfollows.com.
How do I ban them?
Click their name, and then there's gonna be a little thing that says like permaban, temp ban, something like that. Just click ban. The first option is the like permanent ban.
The resupply went well. We should be okay on food and fuel reserves for a little while at least. Luckily, we got... Erosion
What? I don't
has a
see
lot
that.
of
I just click on their name and what?
Click on their
Apparently, they
name
were
and it
even
should
supposed
say
to
like
have
ban,
Belgium
remove,
aircraft back in the First
delete,
War.
add
Well,
friend,
if Trigger
whisper,
couldn't
something like
shoot it
that.
down, just thinking
Oh,
about it
ban.
gives me
Okay, yeah,
chills.
there.
We're lucky to be here.
There we go.
In war, you never know what's lurking behind the curtains. But it looks like everything's loose now. Solid chain of command, rest periods after sorties, a battlefield where you
Maybe
know
that gun
friend
sucks.
from foe. All of
Maybe
that's
that
gone
gun
now, lost
sucks.
in a fog of confusion. Feels like a distant dream. Now,
All right,
just
let me
how
get-
the hell are we gonna get out of this mess?
Let me get to my favorite part of the game. Running the auction house.
Hey, 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 just who the hell do you think I am? Look ahead of us, Square. Every star in the sky is our enemy.
Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for chilling out.
Later,
When we got to the mainland,
Good
we found
talks,
the Space Elevator's support
play D&D,
facility.
man.
Waxy.
Good game.
I guess this was the factory where they built the gigantic structure the elevator traveled in.
Waxy.
There was this little girl.
Alright, first of all, I
sitting
don't
in
have a
front of
gun.
mural. When the princess saw her, she
is
shuddered
a
like
problem.
she'd seen a ghost. The girl had a stuffed animal. This was the day after the shit went down at Tyler Island.
21K? How much is his?
She walked right up to the princess,
Jaeger
took her
selling this?
hand, and led her into the factory. One thing's for sure, they knew each other.
Oh, so they're like half. Okay, cool.
The factory'd been converted to a production.
So I could buy
line
I could buy
for
2 of
using
these for the
drones.
price of 1.
It was fully automated and chugging along, making drone
And I
after
just
drone
might as well
after
do
drone.
that.
Once they got inside, the princess stopped and just stood there. Another girl was there with a man in a lab coat. He was trying to use his keyboard, but she wouldn't let him. She took a data chip and threw it on the ground. Then she walked over to us and took the gun from the prison guard's holster. She pulled the trigger and destroyed the chip. Later, I found out that the girl with the gun and the one with the stuffed animal were sisters. They were also the granddaughters of Mihai A. Shalaji, the legendary pilot. Gramps
Okay,
used to
so
talk about him.
remember I told you that
He
there's a
said
boss
Mihai
in
was
this
the top
game,
ace from 2 wars ago.
and he's like the baddest pilot ever, and he can kick everyone's
Know any
ass,
Belkans?
and he
'Cause
can do
this
like
guy was a
10G
Belkan,
turns,
and they
right?
love to stir shit up. Pitting
Uh-huh.
nations against other nations.
Do you remember I
is a
told you
particular
that like
favorite
the
of
drones
theirs,
in this game
along
are
with
like beyond
developing
human capability
hyper-advanced
because they don't have to worry about G's?
That's right. I'm Belkin.
I remember you
born
saying
and
something like
raised.
that, yeah.
Okay, so
My country is gone now.
in the final
Rather
missions
than
of this
surrender to
game,
its enemy,
you
Belkin
kill
detonated
the
7
final
nuclear
boss
weapons
on the third from the
Stones.
last mission, right? Or the
My
you
people
beat
scattered
the
around
legendary
globe,
pilot,
living in
right?
the shadows of other countries.
Not
We had a new
before they
purpose,
download
to
all
breed
his battle
wars.
data
The
into
theory
like
was that
the
through
like
war, we could achieve
prototype
our destiny
super
and our
drones
revenge.
that are faster than like any plane.
I had just finished inputting Mihai's data
So like
when his granddaughter
they
came
can do
in.
impossible
She
maneuvers
destroyed the
that
only
are like
copy I had of the information I
like
squeezed out of you.
incomprehensible to like human thought.
The girl loved Mihai. No one knew more
Right.
than her
And
just
those
how
are the
hard
final
I
bosses
pushed
of the
her
game, and
grandfather
it's
for
so
that data,
sick.
how much I made him
Um,
sacrifice in the process.
I'm really excited.
I promised his granddaughters that his efforts were not in vain, that it could end this terrible war. But in the end, it only caused more chaos and despair.
I think the character models in this game are like really pretty
We
because they
were
have like an
responsible
anime
for
look,
all
like
this
they kind of have
damage,
like big eyes, but they
all
still
this
look human.
tragedy.
Kind of like
Now,
a Alita Battle Angel, but
we were going
less.
to pay for it. The Erusians, once our allies,
Ridiculous.
conceded that.
Yeah, Alita was bad.
I had lost the drive to continue my work, even before I noticed Mihai's granddaughters eyeing me with suspicion that one day. I should have stopped then.
I
For all
still
our
don't know
sakes.
what they did on that movie. Why didn't anyone talk to
Mihai's
him?
granddaughter tossed the gun aside.
Just like, no, it's
She
an
said
art
if she
style.
deserted
Like, he
to
doesn't
kill
have to
me,
look like that.
She'd just end up
She
like the
doesn't
rest of us.
You know what it was?
And by us,
What?
she meant everyone.
He'd been wanting to make that movie since the
including
90s.
princess.
Mm-hmm.
Like me,
That's really what it
the
was.
princess was afraid to look into the girl's eyes. She knew that by encouraging her people,
I do think
she
that
kept
big
the war
eyes are
going.
attractive. Like, who has big eyes?
Mihai,
Like
Big
Zoe-
expressive eyes, yeah.
Yeah, like Zoe Deschanel.
And
She has
now,
big eyes, and I think they're
They
pretty.
too were paying the price.
Especially if they're colored, and I don't even mean like an exotic color, but like where like it's defined enough that you can see the color.
One wish to
Mhm.
continue soaring through the endless skies.
I feel you.
That was the only place
like,
where
yeah,
he
that's
felt
nice.
alive. But I don't even have a country to call home, let alone the sky. The Black Forest, the lake, they are no longer mine. Even though those lands were once cherished by my late mother. We have to learn to put that sense of nostalgia behind us and behave like mature adults.
My homeland. She's right. It feels so far away now. The woman with the rifle approached me. She was focused on more pressing issues.
I checked the computer. All of the data on the legendary ace had already been installed.
No, I pulled it before it was completed. However, there are 2 aircraft that are already scheduled to be manufactured based on that data.
We must destroy the factory.
This isn't the only one. There are more facilities just like it, and the 2 planes containing the data will be manufactured at one of those facilities.
So, this place runs on solar power that the space elevator generates, right? How about the others? We can destroy the space elevator and cut the power to them. First things first.
So there's a
let's
really
take
cool
this
like
one out.
science thing in here, right? They have like that impossible
I'll show
science
you
thing we're
which
talking
locations
about.
to target.
It's called the space elevator.
Yeah. I think
Um,
it's been in there in the game since like
I
day
stood
one.
there, thinking
I think
about
they
that
no, I
mural
think
by
they
the
manufactured
factory's
it in
entrance.
5,
Harling commissioned
maybe
it to be
maybe
painted.
4.
I realized that in the background,
But,
behind the dancing figures, the artist had
The
painted
concept
several
behind it,
space
right, is that there's
elevators.
no structural support to it. It's a
I
tether,
understand now.
Yeah, it's
The
how it would
space
work.
elevator
Mhm.
wasn't designed
and they
to
put a
exploit
weight on the tip
Erusia
of it, and the
after all.
rotation of the Earth is like a like
Actually
swinging,
spinning it out.
swinging a ball on a
Yeah,
string.
yeah.
And I'm like, that's
Good.
really cool.
And afterwards, We'll bring down the
I wonder
space
if that could
elevator
work in
itself,
real life, because in my
no
head I'm like,
matter
that's
why it was
science, right?
built.
That makes sense.
Right now, it's the root of this chaos.
No, because there isn't any material strong enough to withhold the weight and the stress for it.
I wonder.
The weight of the rotation of the Earth.
I wonder
Because
which path you would choose.
half of it
I'm
only
looking
gets the
at
weight.
Harding's mirror.
It gets the weight of the structure weighing down from gravity halfway up, and then it switches to the tether.
Mm-hmm.
So it's this weird thing where, like,
Well, it is a hollow tube.
Let's get the briefing started.
We've done enough air operations.
well, yeah, because
Let us
think
go
about it,
home.
they have to
There's no
build it
path
before
for us to
it
get
reaches. So they have to start at ground level and work their way up.
It'll be right into a hail of
I think
enemy
they
fire.
started up and went down.
Earlier, we
That's
received
impossible.
a communication via the partially restored general
Because
network.
what would be keeping it
Here is what it contains.
in the right place?
I think they flew the parts up
Apparently,
and went
the
down.
Erusian radicals have gathered around the space elevator. As it's a source of
I don't remember. I gotta look that up. I wonder if there's an Ace Combat.
Give
There
the
has to be an
warmongers
Ace Combat wiki.
powerful energy source, and you give them the luxury to keep on fighting. In response to this, people from both Osea and Erusia have joined forces and will take down the final Arsenal bird in a saturation attack from the air to the sea. Once that's achieved, they'll take the space elevator from the aggressors.
Has the source been verified?
Fuck, Ryan.
Could be fake. I hear you. Take a look at what's written at the end. Hey, dumbass. If you want to
Hey,
bring the
Grant,
world
that's
back
not
from
really
the
a
brink,
good
go to the light
turnover.
and see the future.
Dumbass? Sounds familiar.
Certainly does.
They're really
It's
selling these
from
things for
those
that
guys
much.
we met in Tyler Island. The 444 squad.
Oh, I can't sell them. Oh well.
It's a message to all those looking to end the war. But I also think it's a message for Trigger.
Guess we'll do what it says.
Okay. Well then,
The
I'm
Scrap
thinking
Queen
go
sends a
roast that
message
damn
and it says, "Hey, dumbass."
Looks like we're all on the
This
same
is a
page.
military maneuver.
It's time to end this war.
She's a civilian. Whatever.
Time to fly, guys. Let's go get that arsenal bird.
What's more important, a girl that can make you the best gear or a girl who can fight by your side?
The best gear.
Right?
'Cause you have something to come home to.
I need help! Don't let him damage more! Show them what the erosion, no, what fighter pilots are made of! Thanks, I owe you. No sweat. Get into formation. We have the numbers. Well, if it isn't the LRSSG...
You know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna go do a scav run. What gun is he holding? Holy shit. I go to customs.
I'll be right back.
Mic off.
I hate that every time I
Look
do a
on.
scav run,
Yeah.
I always get and find better gear than when I take my player out.
Yeah. Ugh. I ate fish with like tartar sauce, right? And I'm having like really vinegary burps.
LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
I don't know what my guy's holding this scav that I'm playing as,
Government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostile.
but I'm 100% convinced that he
Show us what you've got.
turned a AR-15 into a handgun.
That's quite true, Count. It's not just two. Wiseman trained his squad well.
Because he took out the mag, he took out the mag for that thing, and it's the smallest thing I've ever seen. It's like the width of two pencils.
You remember when I made that like FAL that had like burst fire that was like the size of like a handgun?
Oh, I'm just gonna spawn in dorms? Are you serious? Oh, that's not good. Who are you? Get out of the way. Should I just kill you? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Some of their squadrons are in weird formations. They have manned aircraft with UAVs and plane routing. All this is just to keep the war going. The UAVs were sluggish once the leader went down.
Okay, let's loot the first guy. And work our way up.
Okay, commencing transmission. I'm speaking over both terrestrial broadcasting and video transmission networks. It's not important why... No.
Yeah, we'll loot this guy.
First, our rules. Destroy the space elevator. Second, we want power to the drone factory cut in order to put a stop to all the war and chaos that its products cause. And last, we want to bring an end to this pointless war that is giving rise to a state of anarchy. Let me tell you what's going on right now. The land is overrun with refugees who have lost their homes. There's no isolated incident. In spite of that, war continues to rage overhead. Shoot them down one at a time. We'll run out eventually.
We'll loot this guy.
Are the friendly Erusians rebels or what?
They're rebels, but I'm sure it's more complicated.
Take his gear.
Rush up on Cordovez later. Focus on the enemy.
Copy that. Take a look. See that line continuing above the horizon?
This guy.
The cable goes up to the sky as far as the eye can see. Not many people know this, but the space elevator is the world's tallest transmission tower. In theory, its radio waves cover exactly half the globe. We've jacked up signal in order to reach out to you.
Strider 1, enemy on your back. Caution.
Ah, I got shot in the back.
Landed on a friendly's tail.
In gun range.
Man, that guy had a really cool gun. I'll never see see it again.
With the communications infrastructure down, this broadcast can only be transmitted to certain regions. If you can access the server, consider yourself lucky. You get to see a real live princess. Look set. Say hello to everyone.
You're taking away all the drugs.
Yes. Let's open up the exit. Everyone get the refugees into the underground tunnel. George, Tabloid.
All right, understood.
Watch each other's backs out there. Island 3 Strikes was already here.
I have a solid lock.
I know what we can do. Let's do a naked run.
UAV destroyed.
Every time you
Those are
say
always
it, it sounds funny to me.
Yeah.
Naughty bits. So, like, you were making fun of Jester earlier because of like, the dick fascination or whatever, right?
There's another one there too.
There's this bit on the last of the Critical Role, or whatever, where like she makes a sigil, and there's a way to like avoid it if you say a password. And they go, "What's the password on the sigil?" And she's like, "Take a guess." And he's like, "Is it dick?" "It's dick." And they go, "I know how to get into Jester's iPhone."
10 seconds to impact. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Impact.
And Laura's like, "No, it's 6969."
How many got caught in that explosion?
Oh shit.
Broadcaster, do we have more incoming?
Unknown. Proceed with caution.
Wilco. We can't switch off the security system, but we've got this. If what he said is true, this will give us at least 10 seconds. Cosette! Cosette! What the hell's wrong with you? Get back here! As you all saw, we have a problem. The princess went by herself into the maintenance area and has shut us out. No idea what got her going this time. Stupid woman.
Missile launch from the arsenal bird. Shit, airburst tight. Helios arriving in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Helios arrived.
I said we were gonna take down the space elevator, but it's not like we can just go out there and chop it down. At the top of the windbreak, 6 location markers have
That's
been set
good.
in place. They monitor distortions in the space elevator. Those are the locations we need to target. If the sensors go bad, the
Customers.
elevator's observation system will think the elevator has fallen.
Why did I
If
ever
it
lose you?
confirmed,
Or
all
leave you?
microwaves will be stopped.
Oh, I get it. What a party.
I was gonna do it myself. You dumbass.
Helios launched from the arsenal bird. 5 seconds. 3, 2. Impact now.
You caught that. It's all over.
Helios arriving in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to arrival. 2. Inbound.
You know what pissed me off? I had some really good runs earlier today when I wasn't streaming.
3 seconds remaining.
Like I told you, I bought or I earned and sold, earned and spent $1 million already.
Yeah.
Missile launched. Missile hit.
And I'm just like,
The monster bird is in our trap. We'll use a saturation attack. Wait for
I need to get back to that.
Missile inbound. Missile inbound.
I need didn't know there was a time limit on this mission. Fuck.
We're out of time. Mission is a failure. All aircraft withdraw.
Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been
9
ID'd as
minutes to
friendly
score
via
a
the data
shitload
link.
of points. Okay.
Just confirmed it.
Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have two anymore. Guess nobody told them.
That's quite true, Count. It's not just two. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone's still entered as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country, this is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that designation. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal Bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal Bird in unison. Roger.
Roger. We're speaking on our own channel. The enemy can hear everything he's saying. There's no other choice. The Erusian aircraft are in the Coalition as well.
This is Gold Squadron and Rigel Squadron of the Erusian Air Force. We're here on our own. Lancaster, we're entering your airspace.
This is C2. We've lost the train. There's only one squadron now. It's Mr. X's crew.
Count, ease up. Engagement is forbidden.
Don't worry, I know. We need every bird we can call upon. Even if they were flying with the guy that killed Wiseman. Some of their squadrons are in weird formations. They have manned aircraft, beat flavored. All this just to keep the war going. The UAVs were sluggish when the leader went down. Those missions, drones with elevators are missiles. Biggest of partners.
Missile away.
Commencing transmission. I'm speaking over both terrestrial broadcasting and video transmission networks.
Well, I got experience.
Yeah.
First, our goals.
Can't trade that for anything.
Destroy the space elevator. Second, we want power to the drone factory cut in order to put a stop to all the war and chaos that its products cause. And last, we want to bring an end to this pointless war that is
Should I just try to sell and try to make as much money as I possibly can?
Let me tell you what's going on right now. The land is overrun with refugees who
I feel like that's an offline thing.
so isolated and fragile.
Like when you're not
In spite
streaming.
of that, war continues to rage overhead. Shoot them down one at a time. They'll run out
I was talking to
eventually.
this girl, and she's like, "Have you ever like left the U.S.?" And I'm like, "No." She's like, "Why not? Like everyone should like travel abroad." And I'm like, "I've never
Did
had."
you say, yeah, did you tell her, bitch, I'm poor?
Yeah, exactly. Like, 100%.
What'd she say? You didn't tell her that?
She's
What'd you tell her?
She's like, "It's not that expensive." And I'm like, "All right, give me a country." And she's like, "Wherever." And I'm like, it was like one of the Asian countries or whatever.
Take a look.
And she was like,
Can you look over the horizon? The cable goes up to the sky as far
she was
as
like,
the eye
"Oh, it's not like that much." And I'm like, "You're right. It's not that much if I go to like this like
transmission tower.
shitty airport in the middle of it for like $600. But like in order to get to like a main city, it's like 900. And that's not like including the passport that I don't have. You know, buying some fucking luggage or suitcase, whatever you need to travel.
Some coalition
And I don't know shit about travel.
They'll keep talking big once the war's over too.
Yeah, well, it's different for us Americans who are not European, who have like 8 countries that are bordering us. So
With the communications infrastructure down, this broadcast can only be transmitted to certain regions.
I mean, it's not our
You
fault.
can travel to another state and feel like you're in a different country.
You get to see a real live princess.
Yeah.
Say hello to everyone. Everyone get the refugees into the underground tunnel. George, tabloid,
It's worth 30 grand. Holy shit.
box 2.
I could make my money back, that's for sure. Is it because I need them for the fucking hideout?
Like, our buddy wants us to travel to, what, Tennessee or whatever for his wedding.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I was thinking about, I was like, I don't know if I want to go. Like, like a year ago when we said we would, I was like, yeah, that sounds cool. And like as it comes up to it, I'm like, I don't fucking know him that well. I talk to him like once every 2 weeks.
Just confirmed it.
The Russian government aircraft
I'm gonna waste a vacation for that? I don't know.
You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have 2 anymore. Guess nobody told
And he
them.
even said like himself, like, oh, like once the wedding's over, like I'm gonna go honeymoon. I'm not even gonna hang out with you guys.
Everyone's still entered as an ace.
You know?
We'd be proud of you all.
Yeah, so like what's the point?
Like,
To all of you who have gathered here,
like I'm happy for you, bro, but
this is
you're
headquarters
fucking
of the
dragging
Ocean
us to
Army
like
Command.
The ass end of nowhere.
Yeah, Tennessee, man. I mean, they got Nashville. There's some cool stuff in Tennessee, right? But I doubt we're going to Nashville. Did you say what city we're going to?
So you got me, dude.
If it was Nashville, I might be. I doubt it.
This is Mr. X's crew.
Count, ease up. Engagement is forbidden.
Don't worry, I know. We need every boat we can call upon. Even if they were flying with the guy that killed Wiseman. Some of their squadrons are in weird formations. All this just to keep the war going. The UAVs were sluggish once the leader went down. There's still this many troops on either side?
Okay, commencing transmission.
There's nothing that I have that I'm like, fuck, I gotta sell it. Okay, maybe this.
It's not important who I... No, we are. First, our goals. Destroy the space elevator. Second, we want power to the drone factory cut in order to put a stop to all the war and chaos that its products cause. And last, we want to bring an end to this pointless war that has given rise to a state of anarchy. Let me tell you what's going on right now.
That's kind of why I want to do this fucking auction house thing.
Yeah.
Because man, this shit's instant. Holy shit.
Shoot them down one at a time. They'll run out eventually. Are the friendly Erusians rebels or what?
Brush up on current events later. Focus on the enemy.
Copy that. Take a look. See that line continuing above the horizon? The cable goes up to the sky as far as the eye can see. You don't know this, but the space
So like I had one of those moments, right, where like I don't have any pictures of my dog. I really want to buy a cat.
We've jacked its signal in order to reach out to you.
Like I'm willing to put money into a camera, like not just like, oh, I took pictures on my phone, but like quality like pictures. Not like photography, like level, like, you know, professional camera, but just like,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, even like a phone camera is like pixely as shit, you know?
With the communications infrastructure down, this broadcast can only be transmitted to certain regions. If you can access the server, consider yourself lucky. You get to see a real-life princess. In Kazan. Say hello to everyone. Yes.
Safe over here. You're taking away all the guns.
Yes. Let's open up the exit. Everyone get the refugees into the underground tunnel. George, Tabler.
All right. Understood.
This airspace is like a testing ground for their weapons.
Strider 1, missile inbound.
You're almost out of special weaponry.
I have a visual on 3 strikes. Look out for 3 strikes. Do not shoot him down.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Launching through the space elevator. Enemy on me. Keep it away. Salamander 6. Enemy high.
Okay, do I need that for something?
Our princess is looking at a mural. There's another one here too. It shows a whole bunch of space elevators. The sky is unknown. Cosette, let's go. Yes.
Warning. Missiles launched from the arsenal bird. They're Helios projectiles. All aircraft, stay clear
Okay, how
of the
much is
blast
this?
area. 10 seconds to impact. 5,
Fuck it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Impact.
How many got caught in that explosion?
Broadcaster, you have more incoming.
Unknown. Proceed with caution.
Wilco. We can't switch off the security system. We've got this. If what he said is true, this will give us at least 10 seconds. Cosette! Cosette! What the hell's wrong with you? Get back here! As you all saw, we have a problem. The princess went by herself into the maintenance area and has shut us out. No idea what got her going this time.
Missile launched from the arsenal bird. Shit.
Holy shit, this is really ridiculous. I keep trying to buy these nails,
Helios arriving in 10 seconds. 5, 4.
and the moment I hit press, they're all
Helios arrived.
like bought.
Yeah.
I said we were gonna take down the space elevator. It's not like we can just go out there and chop it down. At the top of the windbreak, 6 location markers have been set in place. They monitor distortions in the space elevator. Those are the locations we need to target. If the sensors go bad, the elevator's observation system will think the elevator is falling. Until its safety can be confirmed,
What's up?
Nothing. I'll be right back.
Mic off.
It's only 40 grand. That's actually not that much. 15. How much will somebody buy it for me? Yeah, that's fine. But I don't know if anybody's really buying those. Those are keys. Okay. I should make a list of everything I actually need to keep. And everything I can sell. In fact, how much are these bad boys? What do these even do? Fractures, bleeding, light and heavy. Removes concussion. Holy shit. That's it? 16 to 20k? How much is pharmacist, therapist selling for? Oh, 13k. 13, okay. I guess they're worth keeping. How much is this worth? 8k, okay. Oh, nice. What is even this? I need a... That's funny, I need that. That's hilarious. 60k, okay, cool. We'll worry about this one later. Okay, so let's go down the road. What's the first thing on the list? Shooting range, that's being completed. Library, none of that, none of that. Okay, water collection, what do we need? Okay, I need, what is it? The big list of things I need to keep? Yeah. Duct tape, we need that. Uh, Screw nuts. Bolts. I don't have any hoses, but those are the things I'm looking for. I'm actively looking for, I guess. Hose. Okay. That's for that. How about fans level 2? I don't even have generator 2. How about generator 2? What does that need? Oh wait, can't I make workbench? I think I'll be good with that. Power cord, so I need to keep the power cords. Good, okay. Uh, and relays, right? I only have one motor. Okay. How about illumination? Won't worry about that right now. Storage. $3 million gold, or 3 million. Okay. What about food? Oh, I think I sold all these. I know I had a bunch of these and I sold them. Now I know that's worth it. And just a wrench. Okay. And laboratory 2. Okay, that's over here. What do I need for level 2? Water collection. I need water collection to begin with. Well, that's okay, so I have that. I won't worry about that because I think I have everything. Yeah, I won't worry about that. Generator 2. Okay. Oh, wait. This is ready to go. Samps, 10 HP DVD player, 11, and magnet, right? I think those are the only things I really need to save. Okay. Let's sell some stuff. I took out everything. Okay, these are the keys. Do I have any duplicate keys? It just says cabin key. Old key apparently from Soviet made. It's from the administration building. Okay, so these two. Alright, I'm gonna make this big pile is gonna be where I'm gonna sell everything. So I don't need that key.
Mic on.
Okay, back.
I don't need that key. I'm just going through all my shit.
Okay,
Would you go?
so I had to go help my mom because she was she got like a message or
Awake?
whatever.
She was awake?
Yeah, she got a message or not a message. She was like going through mail, and she was like, um, it says that like I received a check like months ago, right? And if I had ever received it, right? And I was like,
Yeah.
no. And I was like, I feel like I remember that money going somewhere. So basically, we were tracking it down. It was when I switched from UPS to my new job, my retirement transferred. Um,
Ah.
and we knew it happened, right? But we just couldn't remember if it happened. So basically, we had to get back into my retirement fund and be like, all right, what is it doing? Okay, good. That's it. That's why I was gone for so long.
All microwaves will be stopped.
Cause retirement money is a lot of money. And it was like, is it gone? What happened?
Dumbass.
Oh yeah, I need to keep.
Helios launched from the arsenal burn.
15 wires. Okay.
5 seconds. 3, 2, impact now.
So I'm systematically going through every single thing to see if I can just make a fucking ton of money. I think I can sell one of these.
2, inbound.
And it's gonna be a long arduous. Do I need? Oh fuck. Do I need screws?
I thought I'd be able to start Ace Combat 5 today, but man, these missions are tough.
Well, if it isn't the LRSSG,
Tomorrow.
looks like our luck is turned.
Or we can do Death Stranding, because that sounded pretty good too.
LRSSG,
You have it?
I have it.
There are Russian aircraft
How was
in
it?
the coalition, so they
I played like 2 chapters in and it was amazing. It's UPS, the game.
Yeah, but why did you stop?
I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have 2 anymore. Guess nobody told them.
That's quite true, Count. It's not just 2. Wise been trained in squad
Something
well.
came out.
One still entered as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
Oh, I became a supervisor.
Gathered here, regardless of your country.
It came out in 2019
Army Southern Command. Wait.
in September, and I became a soup like the second week of October.
Coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the arsenal burn. Wait until we're ready to strike the arsenal burn in
With the bottom, then keep these.
I was like, why did I stop playing that game? That game kicked ass.
This.
Mr. Rex's crew.
Count, ease up. Engagement is forbidden.
Don't worry, I know. We need every bird we can call upon. Even if they were flying.
Everything
by
else
to
is
kill
up for sale.
Wiseman.
Coffee.
Their squadrons are in weird formations.
There's a really small detail, and you don't see it a lot, but 2 missiles can collide in the air.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like if someone shoots at you and you shoot at them.
Cyclones 1, Fox 2.
Even like anti-air missiles can shoot down other missiles. Or anti, like gunfire, like Gatling guns or whatever.
Went down.
Okay, commencing transmission. I'm speaking over both terrestrial broadcasting and video transmission networks. It's not important who I... No, we are. First, destroy the space elevator. Second, we want power to the drone factory cut in order to put a stop to all the war and chaos that it's brought about.
Hi, Arctic Fear.
And last, we want to bring an end to this pointless war that is giving
Finding
rise
people
to
that like
ridiculous
this
damage.
game and stream it so hard. Oh yeah, a lot of people don't stream Ace Combat. It's a really good game. It is one of my favorite games.
Continues to rage overhead.
Problem is, I can beat it too fast. I think I had this talk with Square. It's like it takes me like a week
Down
to
one
beat
at
it.
a time. They'll run out eventually.
which I proved this week. Well, a week and a day.
Are the friendly promotions rebels or what? They're rebels, but I'm sure it's more complicated than that. Rush up on Kurtman's lair. Focus on the enemy.
Copy
What am I
that.
doing wrong? Why don't alerts come up?
Parkours.
Take a look. See that line continuing above the horizon? The cable
I gotta fix my screen next time I crash, because I really want those alerts to go.
space elevator is the world's tallest transmission tower.
Somebody show up.
Yeah, I gotta follow.
Covering exactly half an hour.
But I like the little banner when like I get followed.
Mm-hmm. One of these motherfuckers was gonna give me something for.
Oh yeah, I heard that people are challenging themselves. What kind of challenge are you doing? The last one I heard was like a no damage run
In what?
in Ace Combat. Which in a game with like automatic anti-air fire, like I can do 1% of damage, like that's ballsy.
Yeah.
The communications infrastructure down.
So these LCD screens, fuck it.
Into certain regions. If you can access the server, consider yourself lucky. You get to see a real life princess. Hey, Glenn, say hello to everyone. Yes. Let's open up the exit. Everyone get the refugees into the underground tunnel. George, tabloid.
This mission is such a pain in the ass. Oh, come on, come on. I just want the missile to go off. Shit. That was not worth the damage. I should have used flares. Fucking hindsight. Ah, I heard this shit. Hindsight is a natural 20.
What?
Hindsight is a natural 20.
What do you mean it's a natural 20?
Like you're always going to be right if you use hindsight, because hindsight is 20/20, you know?
It shows a whole bunch of space elevators. Skies.
Come on, it's a good one.
I guess.
It's a good one.
Let's go.
Right now I'm doing a no damage F-14 run with no parts.
Missiles
Ooh.
launched from the arsenal.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're talking to your chat. Okay, cool.
I'm talking to you and the chat.
10 seconds to impact. 5, 4, 3, 2,
That one is a glutton for punishment.
impact.
The F-22 is my favorite plane. I know there's a couple planes that are better.
How many got caught in that explosion?
Broadcaster, do we have more incoming?
No, proceed with caution.
Wilco.
After this, I'm gonna stream Ace Combat 5. Good old Captain Nagase.
We can't switch off the security system, but we've got this. If what he said is true, this will give us at least 10 seconds. Kazan! Kazan! What the hell's wrong with you?
Damn, how did I mess that up?
Get back here! As you all saw, we have a problem. The princess went by herself into the maintenance area
Such an
and
easy
shut us
kill.
out. No idea what got her going this time. Stupid woman.
SU-37 turn. That one is a beast.
Missile launch from the arsenal burn. Shit, airburst type. Helios arriving in 10 seconds.
Whoops.
5, 4, 3,
Oh, I'm in that radar.
Helios arrived.
Here we go.
I wonder if I'm gonna get a lot of money from this, because it's a lot.
I said we were gonna take down the space elevator, but it's not like we can just go out there and chop it down. To the top of the windbreak, 6 location markers have been
The
set in
F-18
place.
is great. I love the little like fast mobility that it has.
These are the locations we want to target. If the sensors go bad, the elevator's observation
Fire
system
goes too
will think
long.
the elevator is
It's
falling.
fine. It's
Until
fine.
its safety can be confirmed, all microwaves will be stopped.
I get it.
I was gonna do it myself. You dumbass.
Helios launched from the arsenal burn.
Okay, as long as I keep this rhythm going, I should pass.
Impact now.
a lot of time.
You caught that. It's all over. Helios arriving in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to arrival. 2. Inbound.
Alright, I just need something easy real quick.
Behind the enemy. March 2.
30 seconds
Got it.
remaining.
Oof, barely passed. If you want to split it by country. Yeah, definitely. I only fly American. I was talking to a Square right now because he was using like a commie gun.
We'll use a saturation attack.
Yeah, it's half commie, half America.
Some American attachments on a Russian rifle. You get out of here. It's like the bounty hunter run. Also helps you. No, I haven't done a bounty hunter run. What's that?
We're nearing 0 hour. 10 seconds until the united attack on the arsenal burn.
Well, it's where you're good at the game.
Yeah, it's something. Okay.
Something Chad only
Give this
do.
attack everything you've got.
Open fire!
Okay. Does anybody want this? Does she want this? Okay, now I can actually get more of it.
I love how the world unites to fight this stupid plane.
Attack failed. Cruise missiles did not reach their target.
Damn monster!
Lancaster warning all aircraft. I have multiple blips on my scope.
Here they come.
That's something.
Are those drones? Yeah, they're drones. Okay.
Hey, look at the arsenal burn.
Lasers!
That's an air. Okay.
HQ, we have a problem. Damage to the Allied fleet is extensive.
That's a pretty impressive firepower. I, for one, did not see that coming. The active protection system operated as expected. We should launch another saturation attack. Air power. You'll slow the arsenal burn. Missile inbound! Evade!
Shit, there's so many missiles.
You're fine now.
Okay, these are worth 10 grand.
So secret ace you can spawn at every level from normal line. Spawn an ace level. Couldn't remember the part, to be honest. I remember pulling up that list of all the aces, but I think I only did a couple, and I had trouble finding them. Especially with like the. I did not see the. I did not see the force field. I had trouble finding them, and then like a lot of these missions have like time limits. I think I could probably only do it like on normal mode. Because the one time I tried to do it on ace. I couldn't like beat the ace and complete the mission.
Hey, look at the arsenal burn.
Lasers!
I think it's so silly that a game about airplanes has like giant carrier boss fights, but I love it.
Damage to the Allied fleet is extensive.
That's a pretty impressive firepower. I, for one, did not see that coming. The active protection system operated as expected. We should launch another saturation attack. Air power. You'll slow the arsenal burn. All fine. I'm in position.
It's ready against APS. All aircraft, break off from the arsenal burn.
Let's see if we can do these in order.
That's not the control room. Go through the airlock and get on the maintenance elevator. Head to the top of the windbreak. Do you think you can put on that pressurized suit by yourself?
Those aces are cool though. I remember, I think it's in Ace Combat 5. You beat them all, you get like the Halcyon or whatever, the one with like that super laser.
Main propeller 1 confirmed stall. Good work, Trigger. Keep up the attack. Both main propellers have been stalled.
Strider 1
I was waiting for the warning that the next one was going off. I didn't even notice.
Lancaster warning all aircraft. I have multiple blips on my scope.
That one I just didn't see. That one I was just blind. How could I be so blind?
Hey, look at the arsenal bird.
You think someone could build this?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Chat's telling me that apparently like there's some logic to making the like insane like boss fights in Ace Combat.
That's some pretty impressive firepower.
Okay, so break them down. What's the first boss?
In this one, the boss is a glider type aircraft carrier that flies in the sky and has like 100 drones inside it. The drones are like the size of cars.
Yeah, the big wing thing, that's been in a couple of games.
It's been a couple of games, but it hasn't been in real life. And the answer is no. We've never had anything like
Yeah,
that.
it has.
We've had
Yes,
planes
it
that
has.
drop other planes, but not by the hundreds.
No. That's the anime part. The real thing is the wing, the giant wing. That's a thing.
I've
That's
seen
a
it.
science experiment.
I've
Yeah,
seen it.
it's a big thing.
But we've only ever had...
They're both based in reality. I mean, they're based in reality.
based in reality, but like it's the impossibility.
Well, that's what the whole game is you're fighting
Yeah.
future science. It's not science fiction, it's future science.
Well,
That's
yeah,
all it is.
we're talking about it earlier, where the point of the game is to prove that pilots are better than anything moving forward. You can't replace the pilot, right? If you want to get anime, heart is the most important thing, and robots don't have it, right?
Yeah. Imagine if a country without heart created technology.
I
Like
wish
America.
I wish we had that level of anime in real life. Your country can't win. It doesn't have the heart. America.
Yeah.
fuck
You know what America, but that's Japan talking to America, and America goes, you know what we have?
America.
The sun. Do you want to say, we're gonna give you part of the sun. How much?
Why the sun? Wait, what did I miss?
It's a joke.
Okay.
It's a Pearl Harbor joke.
Oh.
Where the guy's like pretending to be Japanese and he goes, we sunk 2 boats, they dropped the sun on us twice.
That's really dirty.
Yeah. That's probably the only reason why America is feared. Because we did that. Out of any country, we did that.
We had the balls to do what no one else could.
Because we had to.
Wipe out a section of the planet.
Yeah, it's just that there's the Russians that are crazy. Because you know how we have Nevada and those what is it, those, where are the islands that they put the bombs and tested out them way out there? That's where they say
middle of nowhere. I think it was in the Pacific.
yeah,
But they
it's
were on
close to Hawaii.
islands.
Yeah.
I know we
Anyways,
did nuclear
those are-
testing in Nevada, but I don't think that's where the nuclear like big.
Yes, it was.
No, I don't think those.
That's
were
where the
those
Demon's
bombs
Core
were
happened.
tested. That's where the Demon's
Huh?
Core was studied. I don't think that's where we dropped the test bombs.
Yes, it is. There are fucking pictures of fucking Las Vegas, and there are mushroom clouds in the background.
No, I'm saying those bombs.
What do you mean? Those bombs specifically?
There's other test sites.
Yes, and for Fat Man and Little Boy, it was for Nevada. Nevada.
We're missing the point. The point is, we dropped a bomb on a country that was really fucked up.
Okay, no. What my story was about was that those two are our places, right? Nevada and wherever in the islands. Russia dropped a bomb somewhere in the northern hemisphere, close to Antarctica. No, I don't think North Pole, and it's like this like sliver of land that's like like equivalent to just some random. It was dropped and the entire world felt it. It was a test bomb, and it was just. Yeah, I think so.
The most powerful bomb ever made, but they only did it once and said, "Yeah, we're done. It doesn't need to get any bigger than that."
Yeah, because it was somewhere so far north, like you forget that like that's part of the Earth. And like, because Russia has so much fucking landmass that a lot of it's empty. And America's huge too, but Canada dwarfs it, and it's still all untouched wilderness.
I forgot how to hit this goddamn laser.
Experienced pilot. Trigger, let's do this.
Watch out! The drones are falling! The refugees. Everyone calm down. You want to get yourself killed? George? Tabloid! Get back here! I can't let people to die. Fine, fine!
Oh, shit!
Be quick about it!
Oh.
The drones are acting odd. Run! Run! Careful!
Oh, my heart kind of jumped right there.
Module destroyed. That's 2 of them.
Don't let yourself be distracted. Just focus on what you need to do.
Said, some people were crushed. But the kid Tabloid went after his safe. He ran that distance with a girl in his hands. Good. What about Tabloid? Is he safe? George and the girl were saved. They were saved. What the fuck?
Okay, I'm gonna come at this from the front. That might be easier to hit it.
I have a solid lock.
Oh shit.
That thing is too huge.
Don't let its sheer size freak you out. Strider 2, Fox 2.
It'd be real nice if I could lock onto that shit.
Locked on. Go, Trigger. Leave these chumps to us.
I like how everyone's like, "Oh, you can do it," and I'm like, I don't actually remember where the targets are. Wait, is the laser on top? Is that why I'm fucking up? No, it's not. Okay.
Locked on.
Get behind green strike.
Signal from Strider 1.
There's a lot of things I didn't know in that fight. I'm kind of forgetting how to fight this boss.
Didn't you just do it?
No, it's a different one. Man, you know Ace Combat has all kinds of bosses.
The drones are acting crazy. Have you seen this? The drones are falling one after
Sure.
another. They come to the control.
Ace Combat 5 has a ton of bosses. That one has like the most boss variety.
You got me, man. That was decades ago.
UAV's distraction. Personal word is our priority. Go, Trigger. Leave these chumps
Wait, do any of the vendors want this shit? 7 grand. 8 grand. Eights are a winner. Yeah, that's double.
Come on, come on.
You can do it. There's no way it isn't damaged.
Whoa. Alright, we're good. Shake it out.
Okay, how about these LEDs, LCD screens? No. 23 grand.
Trigger got a sub-propeller.
23 is their winner. 21. It's not really worth it.
No, I'm gonna come from way below.
This right here. 17. 22.
I would get really quiet when I'm concentrating.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You have to practically head on the laser. Is that how you do it? Alright, I'll give it a try. I really want to destroy the laser, so I'm actually 100% all in on that.
Ah, it's not finding raid. Fuck.
I destroyed it at the last second, but it worked. Alright, you're right. I'm going for that laser. Good to know. Okay, so now at this point I have all the knowledge I need. I should just fucking hit it out of the park this time. I should. I've dropped the ball before.
Okay, let's start here. Yeah, okay.
How many bullets do you have to put in a propeller for it to stop? Jesus fuck.
I'm gonna assume when it's that high, nobody's actually gonna pay for those.
Oh shit. It's faster than I thought. Yeah, clear shot at that laser though. Alright.
That drops the Arsenal Bird's threat level a little.
Okay.
8 was our high.
What's gonna be on the DLC? Is it just more planes? Or?
Okay, yeah, these are worth selling. 7 grand's fine.
Don't let the UAVs distract you. Personal bird is our priority.
That thing is too huge.
Don't let its sheer size freak you out.
God damn, this thing could take a beating.
Okay, 6.5. Is anybody buying these?
I was like, I'm fine. I forgot about the propeller. I 100% forgot about the propeller. I'm gonna go for the main ones first this time.
The drones are acting crazy. Are you seeing this? The drones are falling one after another. They've completely lost control. That thing is too huge.
Don't let its sheer size freak you out.
Main propeller 1 confirmed stall. Good work, Trigger. Keep up the attack. Both main propellers have been stalled.
Shut down Strider 1.
1, 2, 3. That was bad. They were all from the back. That means some of the drones got a good shot.
The drones are acting crazy. Are you seeing this? The drones are falling one after another. They've completely lost control.
Main propeller 1 confirmed stall. Good work, Trigger. Keep up the attack. Both main propellers have been stalled.
Come on, come on. So you read the comics to Invincible?
Propeller confirmed destroyed.
Swear. Huh. He's dead.
Nine 9.7's a top for that.
Or he's in the zone. Okay.
It's only like less than a grand difference, so it's not really. $9 grand. Wait, what was she at? 4, 6.
You can do it. There's no way it isn't damaged.
6 is the top. 6 whipped out. 6 me. Is it going low?
You're quite the
Assuming it's
risk-taking
her
pilot.
neck grab.
What makes you say
16.
that?
She's top at 9.
Mic off.
You
Mic on.
touch the stuff.
When this cloud covers are up.
Ooh, okay.
Don't let the UAVs distract you. Personal food is our priority.
Don't worry about backing up Strider 1. Just try to stay out of his way. Get behind 3 strikes.
Got these things, no problem.
Pulse laser cannon destroyed. That drops the Arslberg's threat level a little.
Okay, there's 7 grand.
Go, Trigger. Leave these chumps
Should
to
buy
us.
Come on.
Ground forces effort. We're dumping it. We have to take down the target by any means.
I always wonder how you compared to everyone else.
What are they saying?
He said I'm quite the risk taker, and I'm actually, I might be. I hit the ground a lot.
Huddle after Strider 1.
There's a hit on the laser cannon. Trigger's hammering it.
Laser cannon confirmed destroyed. That eliminates one major threat.
Thanks. That thing almost cooked my tail.
Laser cannon down.
You're too close to Strider 1. Get out of the way. You're too far out.
That's definitely.
Let Strider 1 handle it. Try not to get in his way.
No, 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 just pull up at the last second. That's how they did in Pearl Harbor, right? They won that fight. So apparently, like, I like dive bomb a lot, but I don't pull up till like fucking late.
Come on, you drone. You're facing me now.
You gotta know your limits.
I mean, Japan won Pearl Harbor.
That wasn't a battle, that was an ambush.
And it worked. Is that what it is? Is it my Japanese words coming out? Just something makes me want to fly straight up and down, head first. Oof. I don't know where it is. Alright, I'm running low on ammo. I should probably stop soon. Alright, let's actually try aiming. Where'd it go? I lost
The
it.
main propeller is moving again. Just how hard is that thing?
Goes down to destroying the lieutenant's base.
Say what?
We destroyed the docking module. Break off the nurse word. That'll make the lieutenant base vulnerable.
Come on.
Fire and we can cook that word. Theoretically, that'd be more possible with an experienced pilot. That would be a problem, Whit.
Yeah, but our guy's more than just an
Thanks,
experienced
Japanese.
pilot.
Remember, we can always drop more suns.
Let's do
you
this.
motherfucker.
That's what your guy said.
Yeah. That was pretty good. Oh, that made me laugh. That was
What do we
delicious.
got?
I don't have many, but like that was a good one.
More suns. That's a good one.
Tabloid! Get back here! I can't leave that girl to die.
Ah, yes.
Get her, but be quick about it.
Nothing better than the American way. Let's just shoot it.
Run! Run! Careful!
Docking module destroyed. That's 2 of them.
Don't let yourself be distracted. Just focus on what you need to do.
Some people were crushed. But the kid Tabloid went after is safe.
Next target.
Ran that distance with a girl in his hands. Good. What about Tabloid? Is he safe?
You have to go from the bottom, man.
The girl were saved. They were saved.
No, I'm just on Discord with him. We know each other in real life. We used to work together.
You should be able to see the rectenna where the supply unit was. Destroy that, and even the mighty Arsenal bird is sure to feel it.
We're limited on the amount of people we can hang out with, considering how late our shifts are.
Lieutenant base unit confirmed destroyed.
Forecaster. Oh my god. The Arsenal bird is on fire.
Trigger, break off.
Yes.
Arsenal bird is losing altitude rapidly.
Forecaster, can you estimate the point of impact?
Don't worry, looks like it'll be open water. All aircraft, avoid the target's path.
That's the last of the ropes. Even in death, that thing is intimidating.
I win. Now your wings are mine. Okay, let's go.
Everyone, can you see this? These people here were alive up until a few
Okay.
moments ago.
One mission to go.
Who's here? Can you see this? This is just one of the many signs of the war and what it does.
The final mission is like my second or third favorite mission just because of how much bullshit it is.
Our units surrender. You guys better not throw away your lives either.
Wait there, Princess. We'll get you down. Don't worry about me. Please just take care of the refugees. I'll parachute down. What?
Warning, incoming bogey.
Are those the drones we saw at that factory?
Yes.
I'm coming down. See you on the ground. No, wait!
You're watching the stream now?
Yeah.
These planes are the fucking coolest.
Those guys are bad news. Trigger, boss.
This is some anime bullshit.
Was that a guy that just jumped off the thing?
That's the
Did he
princess.
commit suicide? She commit suicide?
No, she had a parachute.
She commit suicide?
Time for that.
I prefer to believe she
Admiral,
committed
they're headed
suicide.
this way. Get the refugees to safety now.
Predator 2, you're hit. Are you alright?
Still breathing. I won't be flying much longer though.
There's an Ocean carrier a few kilometers to the west.
Yes.
It ran aground and was abandoned. It won't be easy, but it's the only place you got.
Trigger, escort your wingman. Let's get to that carrier. That's all we can do.
That enemy is so sick. You need to stop and refuel.
I somehow managed to land. It's your turn now. The carrier ran aground, but that shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, this is the only carrier landing in this game. I remember there's a bunch in Ace Combat 5.
3,000 meters to carrier.
not too fast. You're just scared.
1,500 meters to carrier. You're on course. Looking good, buddy.
It wasn't pretty, but I got there.
Nice work. You pulled off a perfect landing. Well, we're okay for the moment. Now the real challenge begins. Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck...
Okay, let's do this. Is there another carrier landing? I don't remember. Oh, you know what? I think there is. Yeah, you're right. It's the only force carrier one. Yeah. Final mission. Oh, I'm so ready to fight these things. Wow, no words. Yeah, so here's the princess doing her suicide thing.
Hell, I can't just snap my fingers and make a plane. Believe me, I wish I could. Right now, we needed one. Bad. When we were coming over on the boat, I remember seeing an aircraft carrier. That gave me an idea. The Admiral Anderson. The name of an old sailor. When the first drone started attacking, the ship
Hugging
wasn't
and
ready
running.
for battle yet. It was still in the dock, getting all rigged up. So they rushed to get her ready. I know about Anderson. In the previous Ocean War, he was the commander of a ship that sent out the last fleet of jets.
The Rosgrees.
They say the deck was sloping so bad as it sank, the last plane barely made it off. Those fighters ended the war. That story gives me a little bit
So
of
this
hope,
is this story is a
especially in
reference to
time
Ace
like
Combat
this.
5, the Demons of
We're all in the
Rosgrees.
same boat, like it or not. If this war keeps going on like it is, it'll be the end of
The
everything.
plane that barely made it off the deck of the boat is the main character, Blaze.
The military loaded this thing to the rafters.
From the
with
first one?
planes.
Or from 5?
From
Some were
5.
fighters that were going to be delivered to bases in occupied territory. It was hit before it could complete the mission.
That mission has a cutscene in Ace Combat 5 that's so sick.
Jackpot.
Because like they're getting under attack and you see a
The
missile going
hangars
at the
were
ship,
loaded with goodies.
and the captain's just standing
His
like
scrap
staring
crew's
out a
got
window
work
with
to
his
do.
hands behind his back, and you just see the missile come in and wreck him, but he's like looking at it with like determination, like he doesn't give a fuck.
Trigger, everyone, listen
They even
up.
put in the trailer like his death.
The operation was a success. Erusian defense forces have been neutralized, and all Arsenal birds are down. However, those 2 new drones buzzing around.
I like that there's an
royally screwed
entire
up our
mission
plans.
dedicated to taking down
The
2
Ocean
planes.
and Erusian coalition's air forces are in a sorry state thanks to them. We might not even have any viable aircraft. According to the Scrap Queen, the drones are trying to use the space elevator's transmission capability to send their data to drone manufacturing plants across the continent. They're trying to strengthen their numbers. What's worse, their data
Yeah,
contains a depth
Rosgrees,
of
they're
war
both the same group.
Newer
They
aircraft
become
will be more
ghosts, and then they
tactically
become the demons of
If
Rosgrees
that's
later,
the case,
because
this
they were supposed to
war
die on
will
the ship,
never end.
and then they
We
followed
need
like
to
some
take
philosophy
both
to
drones
become
down, no matter what it takes. We'll do it.
ghosts that
so
were
we have hopes
reborn
to
as
go
like a
back.
demonic phoenix, basically, in like some
Well,
Japanese
the Scrap
story.
Queen's on our side. She says she can make any aircraft fly.
That's what we call a big dick
This
moment.
is our
Yeah, he had a
final
lot of big dick energy.
Trigger, let's go.
Staring
We
at
got
that
a
missile.
Goddamn war to end.
Oh, this mission's so hype. Now, there's a better plane for this mission, but I've done it all FA-22. I'm gonna end it with the FA-22.
Strider Squadron, takeoff prep complete.
These planes are dicks. They can dodge anything. Oh yeah, you can cuss all you want. I don't give a shit. I think I checked off the not for kids thing when I started the stream. I think I did. The Raptor. Isn't like every Raptor worth like 200?
22 million.
I think it's 200
Can I use
million.
this?
Yeah.
Hey, can you hear me? That craft is
Oh,
in
the
peak condition.
F-22A Raptor. My mistake.
I even buffed up the canopy for a nice shine, so you can really see the sky.
Wait, these drones have been up there so long that she had time to wipe my canopy?
Take care, Trigger.
They're killing people.
When you get
People
back,
are dying.
Let me know what you saw.
Let me see that. Trigger, wish I could have flown with you. A dinged plane and an injured pilot would only slow you down. I feel for him now. Take care. Whatever happens ends here. The outcome's mostly up to him. Oh, this is the guy? Oh, yeah. He's the one who took off just now.
The best part is like, they're like, we need the ace pilot to take down these drones, but there's 2 drones and only 1 ace.
I don't care what country anyone's from. What counts is knowing who the real enemy is. Right, guys?
You think so?
Affirmative. I think everybody here knows the score. We all know who to follow. Commence mission.
There it is.
All aircraft follow trigger.
Roger that. Understood.
All right.
Understood.
Oh god, these things are fucking assholes.
The space elevator is able to broadcast and communicate.
Oh, I forgot they had lasers. Oh shit!
It's the only place capable of wide area data transmission. The drones are waiting for it to power up again.
Clever little bastards. Don't lead her to Longcast. UAV confirming direction of travel. Engaging your bandit.
All aircraft converge on Skull Squadron. Surround and shoot them down.
Riders ready to copy. Let's do it, Ocean.
UAV reacting. Damn, they're fast. All aircraft stay sharp. Intercept now.
I like doing those sick flips in the air.
Salamander 3, Skull 2, lost. Damn it, that was close.
I've never seen anyone fly this fast. Provide support.
Friendly lost. Another confirmed down.
Damn it.
The UAVs are equipped with laser weaponry. Watch their noses pointing. Target acquired.
I think taking them down is kind of easy, but not the last section.
Missile launched. Target was not struck.
All right, I'm gonna get on it.
Locked on bandit. I've never seen movement like that.
Thanks for the follow, sinners. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of scared me. I get into it and I hear the ding.
Friendly lost. Salamander. Rigel 3 has been shot down. We lost another one.
Ooh, shit!
Acquired.
Missile hit on UAV. Outstanding work, Trigger.
Strider 1 got him.
Come on.
Strider 1, you scored a hit.
Gotta be him. Don't let him down.
Just like B9. The complete copies of B9. Received some serious upgrades. The separate unit is even. Attention all aircraft. Launch detected from
Oh, I actually got one.
There we
Okay.
go. One down. Target is losing altitude rapidly.
An enemy is flagging those billowing from it. I saw it myself. Three strikes is a real deal. One point left.
Soul 2, evade, evade!
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to save a couple of those for it.
Soul 2 lost. One small drone is down. Strider 1 got it.
Whoops. I thought I was going to get her. Oh shit! You flip so fast.
We can do it. Aim well and shoot him down.
Good. The enemy is still flying normally, though. Keep pushing. Damage has to be adding
Here
up.
we go again. Those like 180-degree banks that they do are ridiculous.
Someone just get rid of it.
Another.
Strider 1, missile away.
There we go. Almost done.
Target hit. Damage confirmed. Those suckers are tough.
Alright, we'll fire one. Nope.
Attack missed.
Oof, there we go.
Machine, but no human could fly like that either.
Oh no, it's no problem. I can totally keep up with it.
That one looks like
The
it
chat
hurt.
is right next to like my eye. I can
Score
see it.
kill. Hell yeah! You finally did it! Way to shoot, Ace.
Yeah, he plays better when people are distracting him by talking to him. It
Oddly
makes the game
enough.
fun.
Oh, I forgot about the mini drones. Oh shit. These things look so cool.
Look, it discarded its wings. What? It's just like the UAV the Trigger shot down at Volkerrest. Is that the prototype that Wiseman was talking about?
Come on, come on.
Fox 2.
When I get home, I'm bragging to my son about living for this mission. Dang. Hold on a second. Is it just me, or is that thing trying to read Trigger's reactions?
It's learning as it fights.
The UAV is stepping up a notch.
Come on, come on. Yeah, it has like no armor on it, right? I think I remember that.
One target left.
I'm
We
just
can
waiting
do
for
this.
the shot.
Fly like Trigger, looking to shoot him down. Not to mention they can manufacture
There we go.
Still flying, but he can't keep this up forever. Finish it off, Trigger.
I hit it with my best missile and it fucking took it. That's weird.
Target acquired. Strider 1, Fox 2. Missile did not connect.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
I gotta save all 4 of my clan. Of my
Your
specials.
what?
I have to save all 4 of my specials. For the final. Ooh, shit.
Locked on bandit. was definitely the most intense thing I've ever been in. Can't wait to tell my son about it.
The space elevator is just powered up. Looks like we made it in just the nick of time. Fortunately, you've prevented data that may have included Trigger's flying style from leaking. I've got a special bottle of wine for occasions like this. What do you say we
Okay.
open it?
So we beat the big boss.
Can you hear me? There's still one drone left.
But there's one more drone.
What the hell is that? More importantly, I thought Trigger destroyed all the drones.
It's thrown away its wings, yet it's still flying. Can anyone hear me? That aircraft needs to be taken care of.
She's right. I see something on the radar. The UAV is alive and kicking.
Oh yeah, here's the shitty part.
The undersea tunnel. That tunnel leads to the space elevator.
Trigger, you're gonna have to fly into the tunnel after the UAV.
Where's the
Hey Trigger, you're gonna have to do
Enough
some
space for him
bullshit.
to turn beneath the elevator.
That's a suicide mission.
Count, where are you going? We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
You damn fool.
Don't worry. I learned something from my last squadron. Stick with Trigger, you'll make it.
Oh shit.
Count, give me your status.
Alive.
Excellent, so you're both okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What makes you think
I
that?
scraped the wall going
No time to
in,
explain. The
so
radio will cut out soon.
I don't have
Take
a lot of
short
room
time
for
the
error
drone to
now,
send
do I?
over the data. You need to destroy it as fast as you can.
There it is. UAV spotted. We finally found it.
Which door, which door, which
I
door?
heard some static when the gate closed. Do you think the UAV is operating the gates? Well, there goes our only way out. I thought we were gonna pull this off after making it through that maze. Don't worry. I'll think of something. I'll find us a way out.
Which door, which door, which door?
No sign of the drone. Did it take another path? Doesn't matter. We know where it's going. We can catch it. Trigger's down!
Alright. I suck at these tunnel
Where are you
missions.
going?
And it's weird because I think every Ace Combat game ends with a
You
tunnel
can't be
mission.
serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
You damn fool.
Starter 1 has crashed.
On entry. Fuck. I couldn't even get in the tunnel. The real question is, why did I speed up?
Count, where are you going? We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
You damn fool.
Don't worry. I learned something from my last squadron. Stick with Trigger, you'll make it.
Count,
Okay.
give me your status.
Alive.
Excellent, so you're both okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What makes you think that?
No time to explain.
Yeah,
The
let's
radio
go
will
with
cut
him.
out soon. It'll take a short time for the drone to send over the data.
There it is. UAV spotted. We finally found it.
Alright, fresh batch of missiles.
I heard some static when the gate closed. Do you think the UAV is operating the gates? Well, there goes our only way out. I thought we were gonna pull this off after making it through that maze. Don't worry, I'll think of something. I'll find us a way out. No sign of the drone. Did it take another path? Doesn't matter. We know where it's going. We can catch it.
Come on, come on.
Drone on your tail.
Whoa, what?
Damn it! It got me. I'm hit. Shit. My wings seem fine, but I'm losing thrust. Is it my engine? Definitely feels like it's my engine. I'm fine. I can still fly. My rudder's acting up. It's hard to keep level.
I'm so used to like flying at top speed and doing bullshit that flying in a straight line is
You rely
hard.
on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
You damn fool. Strider 1 is
Oh
down.
damn it! Oh man. Hey Square, how you doing?
I've made a million gold.
Where are you going?
You're being more productive than me in this fucking tunnel.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with
This
Trigger
was the
doing same
final
thing.
boss.
Trigger's
This
different.
goddamn tunnel.
We'll see.
You damn fool.
It's a little bit of work, it's a little bit of finagling, but I'm not killing it. But all you have to do is undercut, and it's immediately sold on a fucking scale that's kind of scary, to the point where I think there are bots.
UAV spotted. We
Yeah?
finally found it.
I panicked.
Trigger's down.
Which is just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So now I'm getting nervous, which is making me hit the gas, which I start losing control faster.
We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Slow and steady.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
You damn fool.
Slow and steady.
Don't worry. I learned something from my last squadron. Stick with Trigger, you'll make it.
Count, give me your
In
status.
some alternate universe, I've died 100
Excellent,
times,
so you're both okay.
and they're putting all the faith of the world on me.
Makes you think that?
No time to explain. The radio will cut out soon. It'll take a short time for the drone to send over the data. You need to destroy it as fast as you can.
What a horrible idea.
UAV spotted. We finally found it.
Have you seen Looper?
No.
It's a stupid movie, but basically time travel. Repeating events.
Well, there goes our only way out.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So you get it right.
Yeah, I also heard that they completely got it wrong.
Really? So it doesn't matter what speed I go?
Let you drop here.
I didn't know that.
No sign of the drone. Did it take another path? Doesn't matter. We know where it's going. We can catch it.
In that case, just relax. It's a goodish movie. That movie's... It's a movie. It's like there's nothing bad I could say about it, but there's nothing good I could say about it.
It's a very forgettable movie.
Yeah.
Drone on your tail. Damn it! It got me.
So just buy an extra ammo case.
My
Fuck
wings
it,
are
right?
fine, but I'm losing thrust. Is it my engine? Definitely feels like it's my engine. I'm fine. I can still fly. My rudder's acting up. It's hard to keep level. I'm not getting much thrust, but I'll be okay.
Okay, so that's good to know. So I'm not gonna hit the gas at all.
That's quite
Let's
the
see if that
problem.
gives me a little
Because I
wiggle
keep
room I
getting more
need.
thrust. Drone is turning. It'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger. It's down.
Okay.
Baby. Hey, I'm being serious here. That's right. We're going home. I've thought of a way out of here. The space elevator. The windbreak is hollow, and there's no ceiling all the way up. Not sure if my bird can handle it, though. Fly! I know you can make it! I'll attempt a belly landing. Get out of here! Everyone's waiting for you! wait till I have less fuel, but I have no choice. I'm attempting to land. I don't think my plane will make it. Anyway, here goes. Come on, baby, stay with me just a bit more.
Ooh, shit. I wonder if he went down.
Hear me? We're all waiting. A world of darkness needs a light to shine. We're waiting for that.
Fuck.
Look, it's Trigger. Strider 1 has returned to radar.
They did it! That's our trigger! He's a damn hero! No doubt, you're better than me.
We're Strider 2.
Oh, I finally beat this goddamn
Does anyone
game.
have eyes on Count?
Wish y'all could have seen that.
You damn fool. What's your position?
Watching Trigger climb. I guess it's my fate to watch from down below.
Yeah, well, we're all in the same boat there.
Yeah, well, I guess we are.
We're sending help. Give us your coordinates.
Directly under the space elevator. Elevation is minus 500 meters.
Minus? Hey, Trigger. You dumbass. Tell me something. What color's the sky up there?
Deep blue.
We're on our way back from our 7-year mission to the asteroid belt.
So here's a little reference at the end. Captain Nagase is coming from her landing.
Wait, what was that transmission?
This is Captain K. Nagase of the spaceship Pilgrim 1.
Uh-huh. What does that mean?
That's the
Ocean of stars in our galaxy
your
is finally
co-pilot, not
within
your
our
co-pilot,
reach.
your wingman from
To the pilot who generously gave this spaceship a place to dock, we are forever grateful.
Ace Combat 5.
The universe lies ahead of us, waiting to be discovered.
The chick?
And now, at
Yeah,
last,
yeah.
we have a gateway to ascend to it. Over and over again.
It's all coming together for me. Today was the day, the moment of her return.
I salute the pilot who gave us all a
God, I
future.
think this cutscene looks best with the F-22. I didn't know that.
What?
There's an achievement if you can beat it in a certain amount of time.
Skies unknown. The path to mankind's vast future remains standing, Granddad.
Whew.
That's always an achievement.
Yeah, that's true.
The refugees built the settlement for themselves at the base of the space elevator. A humanitarian mission from Yuktovania airdropped some supplies for them again today.
I forgot about
Thanks to the
Yuktobania.
princess, the whole world was pitching in to help these people. Handing out the relief supplies would have been a perfect gig for that anarchist dude. But since he's dead now, the job went to the guy from Belka, George. I guess Tabloid got that new system he wanted in the end. Mihai's granddaughters are helping out too. Mihai. That cranky old geezer's here with us too.
I never wanted to create anything, and now here I am, clinging to life.
Oh,
Watching
Mihai
as
lived.
my grandchildren and their generation
That's
make a new
cool.
future for themselves and the world. Is this my punishment then? All I do is lie here, wasting away. I'll never
Yeah, I
know
guess
the
every
freedom
mission
of
is about
flying in
20
open
minutes.
skies ever again. I've been grounded, and my wings
And there's
have been
20 of them.
clipped.
So that'd be one,
You know
two,
what
three,
having
one, two,
peace
three,
in the
one, two,
world
three.
means? It's being able to die in your
Yeah,
own
you'd have to
bed
kick
at
ass,
a
but
ripe
you could do
old
it.
age. Peace is what those girls are working so hard for here. We got a bunch more refugees today. And the princess? She's looking to the stars. Dark blue. To the heavens and beyond.
Can you hear me?
Alright, so Ace Combat 7. Square, you were here for most of it. It's a good game.
Yeah.
We don't play a lot of flying games. There's not really a lot of options.
No, I think that's it, right?
I've done like the Battlefield like flying. I mean, technically, I've done like the Grand Theft Auto flying. That counts, kind of. I can't think of too many other games I played with like flight, but like all the other ones, maybe even Battlefield, like can't even compete at all. Like I think the flight in Battlefield kind of sucks. I think Ace Combat has a monopoly on flying games because they put a lot of love into it, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like they're just like pumping out like another Call of Duty. Like Ace Combats take like 7 years to produce for a reason. And Project Aces is the company.
2 years.
Yeah.
2 years of production and 5 years of trying to get the money.
A lot of it is them trying to get that money. Project Aces is very small. No, a lot of it's actually like research and development. Trying to like perfect like this game. A lot of it was like weather effects. They wanted you to like see ice develop on your wing, and they wanted sunlight to like affect how you fly and stuff like that. Because it's always been in the other games, but they wanted it to be intense. There's some like bright and sunny flights here where you can't see it all. They did a good job of trying to make it look real. This is my favorite Ace Combat when it comes to gameplay. When it comes to story, Ace Combat 5 is my favorite, which is why we're doing that next. I'm gonna do that probably tomorrow. Probably done for the night today with Ace Combat though. We'll probably work this cutscene and then I know you're still doing your thing in Torkov. You wanna do Warzone?
We'll see.
We'll see.
I'm trying to do this scav raid real quick.
Yeah. And how about you, Arctic Fear? How do you feel? Trigger only gets arrested because they don't believe in camps on planes. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they never talk about how the main character was innocent for killing the former president. There's nothing to dog on. The only reason people could hate this game is if they don't like flying, but then there's no way they're gonna get to the final level if they didn't like it the whole time.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, one of the first games I got was Ace Combat 3, I think. I have all my
I didn't
Ace
know you went
Combats
back that far.
Yeah. Ace Combat 4, Ace Combat 5, Ace Combat 3. Yep. I don't think I ever played 1 and 2. I don't even think I've looked at them. I'm such a spaz. I have Fatal Frame 1, 2, and 3 next to each other. The Resident Evil. Everything's in order. All my Mortal Kombats are next to each other. Jesus. The lore is great, aside from Part 6. Part 6 is,
Is it even canon?
Part 6 is in a different universe. It's in our universe. It's based in US. I think it's like Afghanistan and like communism still. I can't remember. I have Ace Combat 6. I played like the first 2 missions and I was like, this game sucks. The problem with Ace Combat 6 is that a lot of it is based on this one mechanic. I think it was called like dog fighting or something, where if you locked onto another plane hard enough, y'all would go in like this mini cutscene and have to chase each other down and like do like this weird like high speed QTE shit in the air, right? It wasn't great. It didn't feel right because that was the optimal way to take down a plane. I think there was another way to like just take down planes, like just locking on normal, but it wasn't as effective as getting into the dogfight, and it just felt gross. And they immediately like backed out in Ace Combat 7 and said we're going back to our roots and we're just upping the quality. It babied you. That's exactly what it is. It did most of the work for you. Yeah, because essentially, like, once you locked on, you were gonna win. Alright, well, since I'm just waiting on Square, we're gonna just kind of wait on the screen for a little bit. I can't continue, right? That was the last mission? Yeah, that'll just restart the game. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait, see what Square wants to do. I'll be right back.
Oh, you know how it is. I'm playing... like basically NPC, a randomly generated character, and I'm already doing better than I ever did my player as my character.
Right now I'm playing on PS4, and yeah, Square's playing Escape from Tarkov, and apparently he has more luck when he goes in empty than when he goes in full, so he's dealing with that. I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna take a little refresher because I've been sitting here for like 2 hours straight. I'll be right back.
Mic off.
Fuck. I'm in the middle of everything. I need to get out of here. The other armor is better. Iron Fire. How's this armor better? Does it cover more? Nope. Level 2. Oh, it's level 3. Okay, yeah. Does nobody come to this dorms? Because it doesn't have the marked room. Well, here's a good place to start. Whatever. Let's keep going. I think I can hear something. Oh, it's the computer room.
Mic on.
Alright, back.
Alright.
I probably should stop the stream recording.
Probably.